Facebook, and surf live on the website on www.myepiconline.com and also on Radio Garden. We want to quickly go for a morning message of motivation when I rise. After the rise, I give a solid intro and angle of the conversation. Stay tuned. Good morning again. This morning, my message now procrastination. Now, with procrastination are the act of postponing, delaying, or putting off, especially habitually or intentionally. So, procrastination are that act where you postpone something. What if you do this morning? You say, this are the do and Sunday. Or you delay them. It's supposed to happen 7 o'clock. You delay them. You delay them for 8 o'clock. You delay them for 8:30. That is what procrastination is about. Now, what thing procrastination they do? Procrastination one, they delay your progress. Procrastination also, they hinder your growth. I mean, we normally can say, time and tide wait for no man. No, the 24 hour is fixed already. Nobody no get the power for pause them and all. So that time they don't fix, it means they know they wait for you. It means they use what you get for do now for work within that time. It just start like the Epic Morning Show now. 7:30 we supposed to start if all goes well. The show supposed to come on. That time they know they wait for person. That 7:30 now you work to us. So if you get an attitude of procrastinating postponing things, saying that our time they force, you get something for do in July, or you get something for do in September, and then you do in June now, you say and say July day first. No, that night can make most of the time. Plenty people are not able for hits the mark, hits the ground running. So today, if you have that attitude of procrastinating or delaying something or postponing something, thinking that you have time, it is a mentality that is not good. It is a mentality that will hinder your progress. And it is a mentality, if you go up with them, then it get the tendency for making you able to achieve your fullest potential. So today, please rise up, please wake up, take every moment and make that moment count. Procrastination is something that affects your growth, and it's something that destroys you as an individual. This now we message this morning. Stay tuned to the Epic Morning Show.
Where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 leones, and a weekly free bet of up to
It's Epic Radio.
20%. More bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEON and boost your game to the max. 1xBet. Game on. Together in the game.
All right, hello and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show right here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And we make the program reach you this morning, the midweek edition of the Epic Morning Show. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu. So quickly, we'll take message them we get from J-Man Insurance. So, well, I'll ask you one simple question. If something happened to your business or your property today, how fast you go able for recover? So now that make we get J-Man Insurance. Wait and start for make fast claim payment so you go get back to your business without no stress. Plus, premium, affordable and flexible, and it will work perfectly for you. All you just need for do now for call the number on 088-220-137 or visit the office na number 2 at the late Ritz na Freetown and get insured today. J-Man Insurance and Sabian for be trustworthy and professional. Now let's take quickly the one that we like the tea and the coffee. Some man drink tea in the morning. Why some na coffee like for drink in the morning? So I'll ask you this one question. You look for that tea, we go wake you up instantly. You look for that coffee where can be look very smooth, aromatic taste, and you can enjoy them at any time. Our coffee don't get you covered. Our coffee 100% pure, smooth, and aromatic. And it'll keep you energetic and it'll keep you active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bowl cup where go fit perfectly into your busy lifestyle. Our cafe, stay energetic and stay active all day. It'll be brought to you by Kyle. Now, look into the one day way they drink tea. Do you want a natural tea that refreshes your body? You look for that tea way really look healthy, gentle, and good for your digestion. You look for that tea where will keep you for feel fresh all day. Our tea has got you covered. Our tea then Sabia, of course, made from natural grown tea leaves, so healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bag within every pack, you always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Our tea, natural freshness in every sip, it will be brought to you by Kyle. Finally, now, as a parent, what did they give you for Mickey? Eat for grow healthy and grow strong. If you're still thinking about that, then Benimix is here. Benimix is made from local grain packed with 14 essential vitamins. We're good for the brain and the body. No cooking, no stress. You can enjoy them at any time. All you need for do now for make sure say BFCD on the pack. Benimix, grow strong and grow smart. Up next, breaking news highlight. All right, welcome to the breaking news highlight. So, Sierra Leonean British actor, UK British actor, I would say, and a philanthropist, Idris Elba, don't officially receive a knighthood from King Charles III, now the Windsor Castle. So, Idris Elba is no longer Idris Elba, it is now called Sir Idris Elba. Elba be awarded the prestigious title Sir in recognition of an outstanding service to young people and in charitable efforts, which include the work of the Elba Hope Foundation. So it was a historic moment for Idris Elba, and on behalf of the people of Salone, we want to say congratulations to him, because say what you may, Idris Elba is one of us. He get the Salone blood. I mean, his dad is coming from here, and he don't care several times, and we all know the massive investments where they are about for do Salone. Another breaking news this morning: former IGP Ambrose Suvula don't really enter national service with parliamentary approval. So the Parliament of Salone officially approved the appointment of former Inspector General of Police Ambrose M. Suvula as chairperson of the Advisory Committee of National Commission of Arms and Ammunition. Suvula was also approved alongside 4 other presidential nominees after the lawmaker them on both sides of the House be endorsed in qualification and also in experience. The Speaker of Parliament, Solomon Senge Paul Solomon Thomas, the urged newly approved official for serve diligently and for contribute meaningfully towards Salone and development with parliamentary approval secure. Ambrose Suvula officially now don't return to national service in key advisory role. So, of course, Suvula now is the chairperson for the National Commission of Arms and Ammunition. And finally, the breaking news highlight this morning: the U.S. Embassy in Freetown don't move to calm concern over reports of possible embassy closure and visa processing change in Africa. Saying no closure has been announced and operation they continue as normal. So it means that the U.S. Embassy no locate as waiting plenty people and be the purport yesterday. Now in the statement from the U.S. Embassy na Salonia, so it said nothing further to announce at this time. It is also assured the public that any changes affecting visa application or interviews appointments will be communicated through our official channel and directly to affected applicant. The clarification comes amid widespread reports that U.S. is considering major changes to its diplomatic and visa processing footprint across Africa. So even though that has been proposed, that over 30 countries in Africa then go stop for process visa, it is still not yet official that these countries have been closed. And I made that clarification. But again, the 20 countries that approve it means say if it's approved, then Salone hopefully gets US visa now. So you will get for travel, go to Liberia, travel, go to Ghana, or go to other countries like Nigeria, where then they're part of the list. But again, like I say, it is not yet official, so stay tuned on that. That's all in the breaking news highlights. Up next with the intro or background to the topic this morning. Stay tuned to the Epic Morning Show.
All these I give you my heart for make you trust me and make you love me. I give you every me love. Now you just say sorry. Sometimes it's too late for say I love you, baby. Now you they call me back. After all you don't treat me bad. Now you just say sorry. Sometimes it's too late for say I love you, baby. It's too late, baby. It's too late, baby. It's too late, it's too late. Yeah. How we good it together, girl, you know they tell me to. How we go did together, you they always give me pleasure. How you go there with me, you know the ED show, no care. But if I really know so girl, that's not fear. I give you all me hope and love and trust, not all to you. Just because of circumstances, you want for let me alone. I try for call and talk to you, girl, you not even respond. The baby girl, if I know so girl, think it wrong. But all the bad situation, girl, when you make her go through, I still try for explain this to you for make you know. I try for call my family for make them talk to you. You not listen to the none, you turn it back and go. After some days, I see you with another guy. You see lovely with this same guy, you even make her cry. I need somebody where go encourage me and show me love. I need somebody where go count on me life forever. Every day and night, I dey pray for love and morning. We gotta answer me prayer, you want for come away. You really do mistake, how you talk na fake. You just want try for look me fool, I know they ever take. But all I want is girl, I make it go for God's sake. The baby girl, you too late, you really, really too late. So baby girl, you too late, you really, really too late. Now you they call me back. After all you don't treat me bad. Now you just say sorry. Sometimes it's too late for say I love you, baby. Now you they get together, girl, you know they tell me to. How we go did together, too late, baby. It's too late, baby.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Now, this morning we ask one very critical question. We topic now between the aged and the young, who that's for take the lead in governance now in nation. Now, for over 60 years, we Salone don't gain independence. We don't get leaders them. Of course, we get Sammy Timagai, Albert Magai. We get to first executive president, Sheka P. Stevens. The list goes on and on and on. President Momo Kamin, Momo. You get the late Dr. Ahmed Tijan Kaba, and then we move to former President Anes Baikoma, and now President Bio. Now all them people and they were on call, so we don't take the lead. Now we continue. We don't all governance. They all be don't pass their youthful age at that time, with the exception of one way, Nabin Strasser. I mean, maybe overthrow and it was in fact one of the youngest leaders that we Salondo ever get. So now them set of people and they will all lead this country. You think so that we don't make progress and all, and now also unprecedentedly this year we see during the tenure of President Bio, a lot of young people and get appointments. Some are ministers, even the chief minister is a very, very young person. He's 40 years old, by the way. So we have a lot of young ministers. The Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, a young person. The Minister of Information and Civic Education, a young person. The Minister of Gender and Women Affairs, a young person. A lot of other people. They are all young people in this administration. And also President Koma being a few and handful of them as well we being. So then set of people, it means even though the young people do not take the lead, they not take the higher side, but then self don't serve in governance. Now between these two set of people, we want for a look at who that's exactly what they did. So on the one side, we get experience, we get decade of lesson, wisdom and track record. The argument is say you don't need a boy for doing a man's job. We all know say that it can happen. And then on the other side, we get what we describe as energy, innovation, and urgency. That is what young people can give you. And now, the argument they say the future belongs to us. Give us the will. So this is not the two arguments you could get. The big one and go tell you say you know go send a boy for doing a man's job. Why is the young one and go tell you say the future belongs to we? So give me the will we do them. But the lesson where some of the older leaders them don't deliver, they don't get. You see stability. You see some stagnation. They don't deliver. Now some of the young leaders then don't deliver bold ideas, and some don't deliver inexperience. So today we not just the duty, we also want for get solutions as to what we think say for be done. So we can get three sharp mind. One, we get Dr. Victor Moini. Now we go bring we research. Prince Macaulay go bring we political history, and for the ambassador for the Moriba content go bring we the voice from the say. So the line they open, and we definitely go look proper into this topic between the aged and the young, who should take the lead in governance. After the break, we'll talk to Dr. Victor Moini now. We also get Macaulay. Jacob Macaulay and Fode Moriba contest. Stay tuned. After the break, we unpack this conversation this morning.
How we go it together, girl, you know they tell me to. How we go it together, you they always give me pressure. How we go there with me, you know the EV show no care. But if I really know so girl, that's not fear. I give you all me hope and love and trust, not all to you. Just because of circumstances, you want for let me alone. I try for call and talk to you, girl, you not even respond. The baby girl, if I know so girl, think it on. But all the bad situation, girl, when you make her go through, I still try for explain this to you for make you know. I try for call me family for make them talk to you. You not listen to the none, you turn it back and go. After some days, I see you with another guy. You still love me with the same guy, you even make her cry. I need somebody where go courage me and show me love. I need somebody where go count on me life forever. Every day and night, I dey pray for love and morning. Wake God answer me prayer, you want for come away. You really do mistake, how you talk na fake. You just like try for took me full, I know the heaven take. But all I want is girl, I make it go for God's sake. The baby girl, you too late, you really, really too late. So baby girl,
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. We don't be joined in the studios now by Prince Jacob Macaulay. Well, I get different an economist and also an analyst as well. But today, I was have as one of our analysts as well. Good morning. It's a pleasure for getting at the program.
Yes, good morning to you, and then good morning to all the listeners.
I was just saying when you came in, we came that you don't say we lost power.
Yeah. You know, saying at the country now, the hustle, the tussle, the bumble, and then you know we are closer. So many things they happen outside there.
I tell you.
You get me?
Yes, exactly. So today we topic again between the aged and the young who should take the lead in governance in our nation alone. So that is exactly what we are going to discuss. And like I said, this is something that we don't hear different facets. Then this has been the argument the younger people are going to say. It is that we tend to reach now so for make we self coming, and while the older and say we not get the experience, not very next. So there has been this back and forth in all of this. But Jacob, let I come to you before I ask you the question directly as to between the two that will take the lead and all. Basically, do you think such topic is timely at this point in time for making to get in conversation also?
Yes. One of the things that I will say to the people of Sierra Leone, good morning once more again. Some of the questions the move get for ask is good. You get me? Either the young or then the old, either for try for see how best for able for come into governance. But then one thing again, the biggest thing where I feel say, and then the better questions where I've been feel say for don't look and all thing, for we don't look at the competency, the integrity, the vision. Also, you want to take salon, and then also the ability to work with others. I feel saying that some of the discussions then one day we for able forget, because we see the age them for more small, then still they say they young they go, and then now we see now the young themselves don't come and then say they want to try for see how best then for able for lead governance. So it's going to be a blending, but then waiting with the try for look at let the age goes, and then be as an advisor, give the witness call, but then we get for look again very strongly at the competency, the integrity, then who are able for deliver. So these are some of the things that we actually need for.
There has always been this argument that they send a boy for do a man's job. Over the years, over 60 years, we Salon don't gain independence. We've all our leaders have been people that we don't pass their youthful age from Sami Timagai to presidents below now. I mean, they all be there way above their youthful age when they assume power and all of those other kind of stuff as well. From the set of past leaders and until we correct leaders, you think say the Asia they don't really deliver up to expectation, or there have been this flip-flop and you feel like there is a need for make we try something new?
For me, it's a flip-flop. You already said it, the age and all thing. But then we get for look again. If you look from the time in memorial until now and all thing, I don't feel say if you don't go outside, you don't live outside, you don't travel outside, you just say it's just the same cycle. So it's a time this now for make the young, they able for come strong, and then for able for see how best then go able for lead governance. And then with the see now waiting to happen. Now just today then the move from A then go to B, the ages. Because waiting then they try for do now, they not get future anymore. So they know they think about we, the young one them, and then out for future. So for me, I just feel say we get for try for see how both generation for able for bringing the strength for able for both the age and then the young. But then the young generation need for able for take the lead in terms of governance, and then try for see how best would they blend some of the old with a good vision, and then with a good energy and strength, and see how we for able for get governance continue. But then if you want to look at waiting the age they don't do anything, for me it's nothing we go able write home about.
All right, I'll come back to you shortly. I don't be joined in the studios by Ambassador Fode Moriba Contest, staff writer on Calabash newspaper and media analyst as well. Good morning, Fode. It's a pleasure for getting at the program.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me.
Fode as well is a young person, by the way. But Fode, we are looking at between the aged and the young, who that's for take the lead in governance now with nations alone. And all. First of all, what do you think about the topic before we look at the go into the nitty-gritty of the topic and explore some of the advantage and disadvantages as well?
Okay, I think say when I look at the topic, talking about the old, the aged, and the young, would have to take governance in this country. And I think I would just want to draw the cue for Mosai, Mr. Jacob, they talk about that when you look at leadership, it's not basically looking at aged. Some are young, but yet still, get the kind criteria them when it comes to a good leader. Whilst you can see somebody can be very aged, but yet still they get those characteristics of a good leader. So I'm not in terms for defined good leadership by aged, but I think say when you look at what we for look at now that the competency, we don't see a lot of young people where they don't give positions, and at the end we not they see
from past administration
yes,
and this
past
administration.
and this administration we not they see they actually they deliver to the expectation as young people.
Have they been a disappointment?
Well, I cannot say 100% they've been a disappointment, but I think they have not been actually able for reach the expectation of young people. You know, now this country I see then sack somebody will be the work for young people, and young people them they jubilate in the street. You know, take on the social media, they actually be happy for what happen and everything. So it tells you that there is more need to be done when it comes to young people within the key positions them of trust in the country. And to the aged, you see, you talk about the age don't they rule we all these years and
for over 60 years
for
now,
over 60 years.
Yeah.
We don't get independent. But I think say when it comes to all of these, I can tell people say we cannot achieve what we want to achieve, or say let young people take the lead when we still get some of our laws we very very archaic, and they actually differentiate young people. For example, now I will tell you say the next I don't know how much years of a call we're not going to still get a young person we go the age 30 to 35 for be a president, because we constitution of this country gets an age limit of 40 years. So if definitely the national law, when at the constitution, don't actually tell we say the person for all 40 years and above, then definitely I don't think say we'll go even get a leader, even like way they say from independence unto now, we just they get old folks where they occupy the positions. But I think say some of we laws the way we get now then actually they differentiate young people from actually taking the lead when it comes to governance. So that is it, because if the old person way they don't vote for as the president.
So in other words, you say the threshold for the benchmark for being a president, at least for at least Kandong small.
Well, I think
is that what you're saying?
That has been the advocacy. That has been the advocacy for say if actually we want for ensure say young people them take the lead, for ensure say young people them, for example, the position of the presidency. You know, that is very key. If the president is 40 years or is an aged person, then definitely what I expect say then go work with him. You go definitely just appoint people that way within a circle.
Okay.
But I think say again, if we look at again past government and present government, most times we also they look at for what you say that governments don't they fail for do all of those things. But he's not working alone. He's also working with other people, and those people including young people. So you see, so it's kind of looking at for me is the competency.
Right.
You can get a young person who is competent, who can able to deliver, and he's good. You can get an aged who is competent, has an integrity, and can also able for deliver.
Like answer this, they lead me to my next question, Jacob. Is leadership more about competence or about age?
Leadership is more about competency.
It is more about competence than age.
Because of experience. No, it's not age. I'm not believing in age, because we see where it's in age than they do for the past years. So I believe in competencies, and I believe in institutional memories, and also diplomatic relationship. And then if they talk about the age and all things, you can say a little bit, then get small amount of patience in handling things. Whereas now, because you get to look the trend of the world, where which the younger generation, you need to bring in energy, innovation, you get me, and then also the technology trend that we are going into the fourth industrial revolutions and things like that. You find out say the old they're not able. So these are some of the things that make we
the normal trend now, you say.
Yeah, the normal trend now. But then this now one of the things that we make we Sierra Leone still lack in terms of innovation and technology, because waiting happen is the old them way been they nobody think in terms of improving themselves in terms of ideas, innovation, technology and all things. So now we are in the technological world, which AI is coming up. So the trend we need for able for keep. So the only way we can able forget the age. I think say the age then don't do the young and all thing. Let them be there as an advisor for institutional memories, for things them but allow the lead. Let the young with competency, with integrity, with innovation skills, you understand me, for able for try now, for able for secure governance, and then for lead in terms of governance. Because now, the trend where would they go? You check all over the world. You get me? The young are doing the best now.
Let's take one case study. Senegal gets a very young leader. Quite recently, we see the challenge will become between here in Prime Minister, to the extent that he has to sack his Prime Minister, and a few days back we see that they appoint him as the Speaker of the Parliament. Is he doing well? Are you impressed with what he's doing at the moment in
Yes,
Senegal?
of course. Senegal. When you, for me, as a certified economist and things, when I'm rating a country, I look at their economical growth and then the trend in terms of economics. So for me, it's doing well. That's an internal political things in between them, fight. So you're not going to base that particular one say if he is doing good or doing that. You get me? So if you want to take a young guy again from Burkina Faso, you get me? He's doing good. You get me? He's doing very, very good. And you look again and also...
What about the Guinean leader, Amadou Vumbi? Are you impressed as well with what he's doing?
For me...
he's a young person. I think
yes,
he's at his 40 or so.
Yeah, for me, before democracy, he was doing good. And then when it comes to democracy and all things, because now you had to add a blend with the age and all things. So you see now is democracy. It's not junta ruled by himself. Now he's going to go according to the Guinean constitutions and all things. So we'll find out, say, the terms of economic and then growth is a little bit slow because it's now democracy. But then let's look at Botswana. You get me? Botswana president is a young guy. You see how Botswana trend is going so like a skyrocket. You say, so it's going very good and all things. So if you want to take again, say you want to look at an example and all things, you see what in age they do with American at the moment.
So you think America gets problem with age? Yes,
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, but you're seeing it's not for me to able to elaborate about it, but we see what is going out in the world at the moment. It's age.
For that comes to you as well. I ask if leadership is more about competence or about age. By the way, you have some people that get the competence, by the way, but maybe the experience is not there to actually go and deliver. And by the way, where do you stand in all of this between age and competence? Who's why you go for?
I'll go for competency because, like I say earlier, we are at the start. It's not about age, So I think when you look at the age and the young, what should we do is a partnership, with a partnership between the age and the young they for partner together, because then the old then get the experience, then gets the diplomacy and everything. Then the young, we get the innovation, the charisma, the energy for actually do those things. So if we blend those two together, experience and supporting the innovation and everything, that is the age and the young working together, that I think say we're able to achieve something at the end of the day. So it's not more about age. Like I said, it's not more about age, because we don't see young people we don't hold positions then of trust, and we don't see that they deliver very well. Okay, we don't see also old people who also don't hold position of trust. They are also delivering very well.
In this present dispensation, you say?
Yes, you get young people who actually don't hold position in this country. Actually, they deliver very well. They also, you get old people who occupy position. They will also deliver very well. So they get 100% of everything. To say the old, not the loose or the old make. So I think what we should be talking about is a blend, a partnership between the age and the young. So for us to come together and work, because the old get the experience and we then go able for actually serve as mentors, and also able for ensure say the impact.
So should they be leading from the back? You are saying you see them for serve as mentors.
Well, you see the thing about leadership. Leading from the back, leading from the front. These are two things. So there are times when he's leading from the back, and that boy is leading from the front. There are some times when it's going to be very difficult for that boy listen or take direction from him leading from the back.
Yeah.
So also again, if he also leading from the front again, they will also say that he's not also listening to the young people. We actually they call out everything. So it's a mixed blend of everything. But yes, they can be at the back and also coaching young people. But again, the young people, will they be ready to listen to them and actually move to the trend in which those older folks who are actually leading from the back is guiding them? Because sometimes again, you can guide me if I not choose for actually go so, I want to go so. You see, so that is it's about the young people themselves again. And most times I see people and they say, "Oh, Salone, young people they don't get anything way then they do way very productive and everything. But I'll tell you that in this current dispensation, young people are actually doing great things in their various communities. You know, now you see a lot of young youth-led organizations. They're actually going out there creating a lot of platforms like conferences, like doing innovation, doing tech and everything, entrepreneurship and everything. So young people, they are actually empowered currently, and they want to ensure, say, we moved Sierra Leone to another level. But again, that can be guided, because most times we see young people, when they give them position, the overzealous, they be happy and everything, and sometimes they can forget why they are even what make their appointed at their position. And I think we don't see them. You know, I don't want to call names, but we don't see young people currently in this dispensation of the BO-led administration, where for me, they see say they don't misuse the power small, because the thing they wait them for do. Yeah. They are not doing it.
Like I say, MBO put a lot of trust on young people. In fact, in cabinets, it's safe to say more than 60% or so of the people that we appoint are young people, whether it be man or woman and all. Have they really done justice to His Excellency by delivering? Because you don't put them in a strategic position. Like I say, the Chief Minister is a young person, Minister of Communication and Technology, Minister of Gender, Minister of Information and Civic Education. The list goes on and on and on. Young people, the ACC boss is a very young person as well. Have they really helped the president in, reaching his achieving his dream or achieving his mandate for take Salone to another level?
I think some of them don't they try. Some of them don't they try for actually ensure, say, they work with the vision of the president for deliver for the people of this country. But you also get a good number of them we actually not they support the president in what they want to do, because you see most times most of those leaders, like I said again, sometimes it's about maturity again. You know, sometimes again somebody can be very young but he's very matured, and when he handle position of trust, you know, this position are old, not to for turn myself a celebrity or so, but now for make a deliver for the people of this country. I think that is key, because most times some they're not mature. You go see them come out today, they do things them way. Yes, I know say sometimes they can want to feel say they are youth and they want to do the things of a youth. But when you hold a position of trust, there are some things, you know, say, hey, this if me 4 days ago I go do people don't go take a look and say as something very important. But you as somebody with a position of trust, even though you are a youth, but when you do people go tend for a look at it another way. So if I not say it's not about the age, but it's about maturity again, competency, and I think accountability also key, because like from what you say, we get a lot of young people, like the Minister of Youth, now also a young person, where a lot of times people don't say what has he been doing since they appoint him for ensure say we look at things we get for do with young people that are the country and everything. So I think it's just about
I'll come back to you for the we don't be joined in the studios by Dr. Victor Moinina. But one for go for a short break. After the break, I'll get invoice. Stay tuned.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 leones, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%. More bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEON and boost your game to the max. 1xBet. Game on. Together in the game.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Made the program with you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Like I tell you, today we look at a very interesting topic between the aged and the young, who that will take the lead in governance now in Nation Salone. Good morning, Dr. Victor Moinina, a good night governance specialist. Good morning, it's a pleasure for getting you, Doc.
Good morning, Mr. Reginald, and good morning, Sierra Leone.
Yes, so Doc, we basically discussed this topic between the aged and the young. I mean, who that's what take the lead, you know, a governance person and all. I established a fact we'll start the program that since independence up to now, the people already the rule we don't be president or leader in this country are people that we don't pass their youth age at that point in time. So what do you make up of that particular one, this particular topic that we're discussing?
So let's start with a very good friend of mine, Dr. Kabaruka, saying We be young na stage and much of my life. Plus we all trading self be young. And from what we dey see in the country, we be don't get a young president in the form of Captain Valentine Inyem Stasa.
Yeah.
If we look at Stasa in leadership traits, if not to be the politicians that we actually try for interfere within leadership traits, I think so we probably don't get a better Sierra Leone. Now, notwithstanding that, even the one that we contest now, most of them, watch the names that we see. You see young people among them. Being young is a stage in a human life, yeah? But we get people that we're young, we're very, very educated, we're very, very responsible for handling the leadership position. We don't try old people them a lot. If we try young man back, instead of not deliver, then we go now get the justification, say, Salon, we not get person for look up to again. So I believe, say, for this particular point in time, let's try young person, let's see. But again, being young, like I say, na stage in a human life. Somebody the way young, we they think like big person. Somebody the way old, we they think like young man. So we're not able to see among, and to be very frank with you and to be candid, all the names that I see, I still get some questions about who are really ready for change this country and push on to the next level.
You know, as they all not able to convince you.
No, because I don't see some of them, including the All People's Congress, some of them aspirants, they have been in parliament. We don't see some of them in parliament. What did they do with them in parliament? Do we have a landmark achievement where we go pinpoint say that this year actually achieve? Because if you not get something for showcase, wait till we go get for say where you can do, you go do better for we. Then say married with the Swiss and from the bachelor's evening this year, we don't actually see that kind of stuff. So I'm yet to see a leader that will change this country. It's not about being young or old.
Have the aged, the age, the one that we don't rule, have they been a disappointment, or you think they don't do their own bit?
Actually, they don't pass their time. So I can't say they have been a disappointment. Most of them deliver.
But looking at where we are now they don't rule all this while, are we proud of the contribution that they've made?
Not go far. Our current president, when he took over power, was he very old?
He was not too old.
No, but you know, say,
not
not
okay,
like
not
this
one.
time.
I mean the term for
the term will be head of state.
Yeah.
He was a young person, right? But then he ruled for 3 months. And then over to Pakaba. For let Pakaba take off from Usai stop. Right? So that 3 months the way he ruled, what was the expectation of Sierra Leoneans? Did he deliver? These are the pertinent questions that we should be asking at this point in time. Like I say, we can get a young person we're very, very focused. We're very, very robust and ready for do things. But then if we try the old person, because some of these old people, they have their own cabal with them, they don't move with. Let's say, for instance, now, if we get maybe, well, A don't die now, if he is still alive, Kaifa Smart, for be president of Sierra Leone, what if you say he could be Minister of Finance? So then that person will also go school then and then I go and make him Minister of Finance. What if you say he could be the Attorney General? But now, if we get a young person, we actually know some leadership traits of other young people, AKA will come and make a change.
Because Bill is not a young person any longer, but he gets a lot of young people in cabinet.
That was because, and one thing I can always talk about where I talk on this issue is that the president gets a own vision, but the people that we come for join her for this vision, I don't think say they were equally as enlightened as he was. You know, I can get a very good trait, say I want to do this thing, then I decide for make a team. I take you as my sports minister. I just hear you know on a radio. I don't know it's in your own vision. Maybe your vision and my vision not the same. Or maybe we have a differences in what we think.
Okay.
Then you're not going for work with me on vision for what we achieve. And that is what we have as a problem. Some of the people that are on the president's team at the moment, they don't be actually understand what it be one for do. And it make the same mistake where other presidents they make. It involve a lot of diasporans. And then I can take and say that because most of them are then supporter will be the campaign. And it's more or less like a tokenization, like, okay, can make us reward some of the things that you don't do and all of that. So it's a very dicey situation that we're in.
Like answer, of course, Jacob Macaulay. Now, one thing where a lot of people can get challenged, particularly when it comes to young people, it's when it comes to handling national pressure and decision making. Can young leader effectively manage national pressure and decision making?
Let me give you this one and all thing. I want you to take this one. Experienced leaders provide guidance and stability, while young people are given real influence, not just symbolic roles.
Okay.
So these are something that I want us to able to look at and then digest within. My doctor here has already indicated certain discussion within the frame. You get me? So we see young leaders, they don't perform before in this country, where it was a short period of time, but very influenced, very changeable situation in terms of economical trend for the country, good name for the country. We've been seeing that they happen. And then
during the military regime
during
time.
the military regime and all thing. So, and then let's look at thing. He said the involvement of the diaspora. These are one of the biggest problems that we have. We are not segregating them and all thing, but being in the diaspora, you understand me, like you say, the vision. You don't know me vision, I don't know your vision. Misalignment can able for happen. But then one of the things is, I think say the president where he get a performance contract with them. And then for me, the chief minister, the present chief minister here, I think he had a thing that, because he is supervising all the ministers and all things. And then so for me, I think that fellow is doing very well. You understand?
Yeah, impressed with the chief minister.
Yeah, I'm very impressed, although we are not that thing, but I'm very impressed with him. Get no doubt about him. I'm very impressed with him. Energy in terms of, you see what he bringing into the educational sectors. Now you can go to your phone, watch your results, so many things. He able to see how best he can bring in innovation, technology to the country, and then we see things. Although he's not my man, but I'm telling you, I'm impressed with his performance.
Can I just add to what he said?
Okay, Doc.
Well, me get to the evangelist views for what he said. The chief minister, if you look at in role way they playing at IBM, right? He was IBM, the south side of the work before he was in charge of innovation. There were some things that some of us like me they expect from him. Number one, remember I said we SLPK in 2018. Then we buy buses, the school buses, right? If he able for track waiting than they do at IBM, why wouldn't he track? And then he was Minister of Basic Education. Track the buses. Let we see how we go able to reduce the expenditure on which they use for that public transport. How many of these buses do we have now running? Most of them are packed. Number one. Number two, where you talk about performance contract. The performance contract not for be done on a yearly basis. We can do it quarterly. Let's see what these people are doing. If you give somebody timeline, let's say for instance now, I give Mr. Macaulay task. Say do this work here so for me, right? I dey track him. If you not deliver, I'm in position for call and say, at this point in time, A, B, and C not be done. Right. But you be given a timeline, say you go do it within this time. But I think for that part, even the on the spot check, where you start them, because you know, now President first they do them.
That is executive order number one or so, or number two.
So
after the cleaning and all of those.
Where he come as minister, as chief minister, you remember I said he do one 2 term. After the 2 term, he stop. So you find out that if you want to keep somebody on track, if you do continuous check, because some of these people, I will tell you, they will forget.
So are you impressed with the chief minister?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Right. Yes.
Let me come in and all thing.
Okay. Yes. Like I'm back and to
I'm not defending him. Like I said, he's not my man. But by then, tracking the school bus and everything, the school bus was under the Ministry of Transport and Aviation.
Okay.
So I don't think by then it was the Minister of Basic Education. So you know you can
overlap.
You can go beyond. Yeah, you can go beyond.
No, but you can collaborate. You can collaborate with the Ministry of Transport.
Yes. Doc, that can for it quickly, and then I will continue.
Yeah, I think Naimik when even come for me.
Where would I can the chief minister?
Chief minister, there was no need for making them from pull on a DSTI and even go to the ministry, because DSTI they work with all other institutions. So if I'm still learn at the STI and still create that app we will talk about, but results now for the Ministry of Basic. If I'm still in at the STI and also get that tracker for track the buses, then for the Ministry of Transport and everything. So if I'm still at the STI and also able to do most of the work and they for different ministries and agencies, then for ensure say then deliver on what they want for deliver. But again, you know, Chief Minister for me, he's a young man. And he has been working. Yes, he don't try for ensure say he showcase himself as a young person who is doing a lot. But I think say he gets one or two things them way he really need for ensure say he look at, you know. And one the aspect of a politician. When he came first, he was not a politician. He was a technocrat. So when he came, most of the things they try for do like say I am that kind of person where they come for can work for this country. But once he become a politician, he changed completely. I would say it changed completely. We begin to see a lot of things. And again, this country, we don't want to ensure say this country is divided anymore, especially when it comes to political lines. This country should be united today, tomorrow, and forever. So for me, any individual that is trying to divide this country along political lines, for me, I see that person as is not a person we progressive. You know, we all know about the tripartite committee. He was actually the head, where he was the government lead in that particular
the chief negotiator.
Yes, the chief negotiator for the government side. Okay, while Sambuga was for the APC. Later then changed and account Dr. Mara. Okay, that particular thing for if we don't show in true leadership as a young person, for handle that thing professionally with maturity and with everything for let we ensure say we address all of those things. But what we see at the end of the day? At the end of the day, it's more of division among everything. You go on social media. You see, most of the things what they happen right now, which we young make them, all what they are doing is for the camera. I don't go do on the spot check. You go to cameraman there. Cameraman there, or come on, you call out on the spot check. There's no on the spot check. You go to cameraman there, you go AYV, you go to all media houses, them, he said they go do on spot check. That is just for the cameras. So most of the things that is for the camera. So you cannot. Social media is for us as young people. We don't say we young people let them. Right. But they know how to use them. But the aspect of using it for divide, you come, they call so. Maturity again counts when it comes to leadership.
I'll ask one question. I don't know whether I should ask this question to Mr. Macaulay or Dr. Moina. But again, why we feel say many citizens still trust older politicians than the young one, because you put them on ballot now. Plenty people, it has been several times, we don't get young people within a ballot paper. People in the tend for going for the older one and then younger one. Why is it so?
Well, I believe in most of them things they don't get experience. But let me tell you.
So in other words, people are going more for the experience.
No, but let me tell you now, from what I see, both parties, like SLPP, so if they put ballot box now, the possibility with a younger person.
Are you sure?
Yes. I don't see all the traits.
The one that they show face.
The one that they show face, the one that they for them campaign. Yes. If they put ballot box today, right now, then put and say, look, can vote, delegate. Now young person they win. Because the older generation, even the party.
We get older they show face back. I think
I'm telling you, I'm telling you what I'm seeing.
Allegedly coming in as well.
I'm seeing a lot of young people. Then the campaign strategies, the campaign things. Okay, make I just give for instance, right? A few weeks ago, we began first lady na IPAM. The same first lady go FBC. They go back na Makini na Putloko. Look at the trail of people that will go around now. And trust me, she's doing something that is unprecedented. Let nobody not take her like a pinch of salt. We never see a first lady we actively involved for try for make people aware about waiting in plans. And trust me, if she campaigns today and say I want to be president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, nobody's going to stop her. Is that any
secret any longer? There's a movement with all launch already.
No, but I am like telling you what I'm seeing from the public opinion. And trust me, there are lots of work being done. And one thing we want for know, 2028 is a decisive year. Whether the opposition take over, whether the ruling party continue, it's still going to be a very decisive year, and we get a lot for it.
That can so, Macaulay, why people still trust older politicians?
No, but let me tell you something where, one, because of experience, then two, because you get certain people them way the benefit from these older people. But one thing which you get for able to understand, the young people should play a larger part because not them, not the majority of the population in this country. So we get for able for know that they say the young people play a larger role because they make up a majority part of population faces the biggest employment or educational challenge, unemployment and educational challenge. So one of the reasons when me go able for put up this particular trend say it's time for let them give young people, just as how Dr. Moina just said just now, in both political parties, anybody put a ballot box now and then say for vote and all thing, get me, trust me, the young people are going to come out victoriously.
All right, now we want to look at if a nation they succeed without benefiting from elder statesmanship. Of course, you've traveled along, you've seen how things work can a nation truly benefit without an elderly person occupying certain strategic? I think Senegal will make mention now. We see the new prime minister is an elderly person now. Just so big, the president feel like they were been putting a young person not being able for so they don't bring in somebody with experience now. Can a nation truly survive without it?
No, you need experience. It's a blend. It's a blend. It's a blend, and then you have to get integrated people. You get me? It's a blend. You get for blend both the old and the young. But then for say you just get the age for do things, it's not gonna work. Forget all the young with the energy and things, they will, because if even you fail, you come back and win the call. Why is the age? If the age able fail without the young, they are going. It's nothing, they are not going to regret it. Okay. It's just like I'm telling one of my friends, like we had a tit-tat and all things. I said, for me, whatever I have done in my youthful age and all things, I'm not going to apologize. Because youth, you have to be youth. Things, you do things.
In other words, you know, you get your action of the things that we do in our youth.
You get to be unapologetic about being youth. Okay. Because youth, you're youth. You got to do things crazy. You get to do things. But
is just it because society design now?
Not to so society design them. It depends on you. Like okay. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to drink. I don't want to take anything. But me people, the more I move with my friends, them and everything, then choose that particular party. Some they smoke, some they drink. But I still the move with them. We still they go on. We still go on as friends. But that don't mean say because them the smoke or because me know the smoke, me know the waiting and call, I know the drink, that don't mean anything. But for me, the waiting I can always say, we also get for try for get this thing for make we able to put this age to the youth limit. Because we get from no say youth start from 20 to 35. So after 35 you are not youth anymore. So we get for able for know that they later and no say, hey, the youth, we get for try for see the youth organization them, then get for able for try for get that age gap there. Because I can see somebody with the age of 40, this and then they still say, men are youth. This thing get for able for stop. You get for no say, yes, you don't become age now. So one of the things is, for me, I can always say, me youthful age, anything where I do as youth, I'm very unapologetic. But you get me, because youth, you get for be youth. You get for be proud for become youth. And then when you move on, you try for make corrections of things the way you know say me youthful age waiting I do not being correct. So you get for try for do. But one thing here to say the country cannot be managed. It get for be a blend. You get me? Get the age with for experience, institutional memory, and then get the young for energy, innovation, and
more
things.
In all of
no,
this.
Of course the young, because the young make the majority of the population in this country.
Right.
Because the young able, me and you young, are able to communicate with you very well, and then we're able to see. Because every time we try to communicate, we are communicating for the future, sustainability, longevity. Why is the old when then they communicate now? How then they go now? Waiting how then get for be RIP. You get me? And then they are not thinking of it. So now that's why I'm pushing this particular agenda. Say it's a very good topic, and then for say call on the youth. You understand me? Because me, the youth, when the drugs thing they go on, the kush and all thing, it's the youth that stand up to see how best them for able for youth to go out in the community and all thing. You don't see any old people there. Because they not get the energy, they not get the trend, they not get the power, they don't know who side for go and then get this thing. So now make I tell you, say majority of the population in Sierra Leone is the youth. So the youth needs to take, the young needs to take the leadership role.
Ambassador for the more back on say, why you so many young people are now the demand for leadership opportunity today in a salon? Do you think it's because the bar is becoming too low, and or because you go out there now, just like within doctor they say just now, so many young people people from both parties. Well, the one within governance now, not they only come out officially because they are in governance, but from the opposition, you see a lot of young people coming in wants to take governance. And why is that happening? Why is the demand going up every other day for young people who want to take leadership role in our country?
So I'm not going to say that because the bar is very low. I was saying that because young people them don't get the mindset now of say it's time for us to lead. It's no longer time for we actually did at the back and everything. So they don't, and now the awareness done the day about leadership and everything. So that is why you now see most of young people them, you look at across the political parties them, they are aspirants then, they are young people, you know, where they actually come out now for ensure say they lead. You know, so it's about the more of awareness what don't they happen. We don't see say like young people them actually for come out and everything. And I think say again because of we don't see a lot of those young people and don't they occupy a position there because most of the young people we see they come out, so these are people who don't serve now one office or the other, they don't serve over the years, so they don't get that kind empowerment, they don't get that kind of experience and everything, so they just think say now well it's time for us again to take the lead as young people for me we see say we self can contribute towards nation business. So it's not about the ballo, it's about just them having the awareness and want to contribute. But again, when you look at the young people coming, there are times when young people, the other thing again where we for the do is partnership. You know, young people, it's hard for you see young people coming together. You know, for example, if you have an initiative, yes, this person gets, let's see that kind blend, you guys coming together and work. And I think say we don't see that from the older folks. We don't see an older folks way, on older folks don't they say, okay, well, you are my man, let's come together and let's work, you know, at the end of the day. But you see young people them, nobody no one for left and give in company, nobody no one for say, hey, me, I will step down for this. For example, if there is a particular an election now and somebody say, okay, well, you step down for this, none of the agree because everybody want for lead. But at times again, not everybody go be a leader, not everybody go lead. You know, there are times when you cannot be the president, but you go older you position another you small institution and also create a lot of impact, even more than you being the president. So leadership is not all time you been at the top, but you can still be at the back and you are leading. You can still be in the middle and you are leading. So, but most of young people now, all they looking at is I want to be the president. I want to be the president. And not everybody can be president too. 2028, we are only going to have one president of Sierra Leone. We're not going to get two presidents. Now one president, one vice president, and one first lady and everything. And the list goes on. You know, so everybody you know go be president at the same time. So it's time for we see again as young people how do we go sit together and brainstorm, you network and everything. And again, we not foresee the older folks as enemies. This is something again we should do.
So in other words, they're not two rivals.
No, we don't foresee them as rivals, not foresee them as enemies. You know, but rather you foresee them as people where you go network with. You know, let you see them as you know, like I said earlier, for let we move this country go before, it's not about age. It's about we need both old and young. So it's about the experience. They actually support the innovation and the youth energy for drive progress. So this blend is what we are looking for. So we are not seeing the older folks as their enemies. Say, they were left, now go they go so let them come on and say, you know, no. We also need them around us as young people. Even when you get a home without a dad can be very difficult because the dad, in order to for ensure say he make everything, but he's there to direct. So say, okay, son, this angle you want for go so it's bad. Come back, sit, go this way. You know, because sometimes like you say that power sit down, they see far past even that picky waiting now. So we don't foresee them as say they are enemies. Let them go. We don't want them again. No, they should be around us, guide us, and lead us through the path. Because young people when they left them sometimes again. You know, the anxiety and everything. He make man and just they do something their way.
And sometimes you see they lose God.
But most like they lose God. But when you lose God, if at the end of the day, they will call you and say no.
And tap you. Jacob, in Africa there is this pattern. In fact, if you take your mind to almost all the African, 70 to 80% of the African countries, they have been ruled by older people. In fact, Nigeria and one country where that pattern is it up with all due respect to them. You go to countries like Ghana, I mean most of our name then get leaders their way, Kenya, etc., etc. You think Africa they progress slowly because there's always been this pattern of as to experience ahead of innovation, bringing in the elderly people, thinking that now they get the technocrat, the know-how for see how they can move the country forward. Is that what is basically affecting our continent?
Yes, leadership is the major and the most important issue that is affecting the continent. One, we get poor leaders. Some we get misleaders, some we get real leaders, some we get leaders we come for just try for come push their own agenda. You get me? So it's a lot going out within the continent. But then I don't want to put my attention on the continent and all.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. In December, me and Dr. Victor Moina, you understand me, we were in 20, I think it was 2023 or 2024, we are in Ghana. I was a consultant, you understand me, in the economic recovery of the NDC, of the NDC manifesto. Me and Dr. Victor Moina were in Ghana in the Kofi Annan Institute. So we went there and then we know and we see how Ghana plans. Now Ghana, you understand me, into their manifesto, the NDC manifesto is in line to
the national power at the moment.
Yes, to their national development plan. You see what happened. Now Ghana has freed themselves from the IMF debt. We see economically how they are going greatly. So for me, you add that Mahama is not like a old leader. Is like a middle age a little bit. But then you see the trend, and then into Mahama's government, you see a lot of young people. 70% of Mahama's cabinet is young. The finance ministers, their communication, their transport and all
The
things.
Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Foreign Affairs, minings and all things. You see, it's a young people. So, and then we see with President try for eliminate that kind of thing, see how best they try for, see how we
Bring in young people.
bring in young people. But then the one thing where we for always get, where I can always say, leadership is dominated by older politicians. The country cannot become, you understand, resistant or for change, because then get their own idea. And then the other thing where I try for tell you say, if leadership is handled entirely by experience, young people without preparation, also no problem. So like waiting for they say, some of these people then they into governance, when then they come now say they want to become a leader. So
A lot of them now they show interest. Why is it happening so?
Because they've already tested what governance is. They've tested the sweet. They tested the sweet. They know what governance is, and then you see how best.
And now they want to
feel,
forget
say,
more.
They most probably. You understand me? So, but I can't confirm
Yes,
for them.
exactly.
Or maybe some go tell you say, I don't get this experience. I want to come for see how I can change the country. Some get a big view. Some get a bigger intention. Some say this is the time now for we own country for able for change. So, but you don't know their mind. Let's see. You understand me? For me, I can like a level playing ground for them. Give them the platform. Come out and all things. Say you are aspiring for this within your political party. So I want the political party also for able for being them come, let them come and then showcase their talent. Let them showcase what they want to do for the country, how they can move the country from this point to this point, and then how they can able to change the narrative of their political parties that that they want to lead from. You get me? So these are some of the things the political parties should be able to create a level playing field for everybody within their political parties, as long as they are members, they're part of the political parties. Bring them to the public. Don't just not only to the political party, bring them to the public. Now there's a lot of ways of bringing people to the social media. Let the people see, let the people choose. You understand me? Let them able for bring out their vision, because now with them vision, we're able for say, hey, if we give them this country, with them vision, they're able for change this country, we will get a thing. So I think if we start from the political parties trend, and then before they come to the national politics. You get me? So let me start from the home, from their political parties. But then one thing again where I always they say to you, you get for able for understand, we get for able for integrate each other. You get me? You can't leave the old or you can't leave the young. These are things that can able to go
And for work side by
for
side.
work side by side, and then with side by side, and then also again for make we able for get things go. You get for look one major thing. You get for look order get the country attacked. You get for look order for able for push the country because waiting at the CISO right now, all man where they come out this and that is for their own personal interest. We see that they happen 2017, where we see so many people being come out say they want to become president and all thing. We see waiting happen. So we just the hope say that particular thing enough for happen, then forget for allow internal politics within the political parties for play very well. And then allow order you feel say then get for put. But then the political party get for no say when they put up a candidate, whether young or old, if they not perform, then get for no say now then they all responsible.
All right. Jacob, before I come and take call, I think I'll ask now the same question. What matter most to you? The government can take call shortly. What matter most to you in leadership? Is it about age, experience, education, or vision?
Vision. And vision come with a competency. Most of those leaders.
So you need to look for education. You need to look for experience.
Education. Let me tell you something. When you say competencies, that don't bring in your education. It don't bring in things.
Okay.
So I feel say the question before don't become.
No, competence is not there. It's between age, experience, education, or vision. Between and four. We not get education at the brackets, by the way. As everything matter most to you between whether it's age, experience, education, or vision.
Is vision.
Why?
Vision.
Why vision?
Because when you get a vision, then you're able for meet up with target. Because if you get a vision for change Sierra Leone, and then no matter what and all thing, that you vision and the common sense where you use for think about the vision, and then I feel say it much better. For me, I choose vision.
For you go with the same education, age, experience, or vision. Which thing truly matter to you most in leadership?
Well, you see, a leader no go just possess one thing of the wire and you call him a very good leader. I think you get to forget some combination of them here, like experience, the age, but I think vision very important because when you look at even the Bible say where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law is happy. That is Proverbs 29 verse 16.
Yes.
So where there is no vision, nothing will happen there. The people in the perish. So a vision is very key. That as a leader, you forget a vision. Also, I want to see this country the next 3 years, the next 5 years. Waiting I want to do all of those things. Then when you get that vision there, you for also get people them around you who are able for work out with your vision. Because I'm not a pastor, but if we go, I think it's beside Abaco. He say write the vision, so anybody will see I'm able for run with him. So when you get a vision, you're able to write and down, and people the way they around it. You see, sometimes again we blame the leader there, or sometimes not to the leaders them. Now the people the way they work with the leader. Sometimes again, if them people and they look at the vision of the president, for example, the president not able to achieve that particular vision we don't get. Okay, for example, we don't get a vision say by 2030, and for ensure say Sierra Leone gets sustainable electricity supply. Or sometimes a vision we say don't see so. So you see, so you need people around him, where they able for work towards the vision of the president. Because the president himself cannot do it alone. But he needs those people around that way they appoint. The Minister of Energy now, the ECS, EDSA now, EGTC now. He needs those people around him, for ensure say they're able to achieve them. So it's very key. But I think say one of those things not go just make you stand out as a leader, but you also need other things. But I think again, the thing they're going to look at education, where people they say, hey boy, you don't take away book man, they don't do parent kind book there and cow boku grammar there for we and everything and nothing. So now also book with it to know for no that go school and not go school. For me, leadership again, it's not about education. Somebody can they he no go better book because now nobody know the way we would say no go book. Sometimes he no get degree no more, or sometimes he no get masters or so. But you go most go don't go them basic school, so man was he end and everything or tap, or you go do one certificate course or diploma course and everything. So you not go see that person they no nothing, you know. And now you dey learn every day. You can even like OC learn a lot of things them where you no need for even going to the classroom and everything. So competency and everything is key. Education for me, I can just look at and say I want person in a master's, now he get or a professor or a doctor. But if that person has a vision and is competent and is ready to work for the people of this country, then why not? Why not for be a leader? So education, I think yes, education is good. You know, when you get education now, something that they will like adopt an added advantage. Okay. For example, they say, well, this job here, the qualification you forget a degree. Then they tell you now if you get masters, now added advantage. All so right. Which means standing now, just something that we go.
Thank you very much. We'll go for a short break. After the break, 079-994-993. Stay tuned.
Okay, so me family them. I don't try nearly all the water them within a salon for sale, and I don't come for realize say. None of them taste as good as Sierra mineral water. Every time I drink them, it make me feel fresh and bubbly. Sierra mineral water is simply the best. I know say but inside salon, Sierra mineral water na second to none. Any day outside of the country for sale. So what you they wait for? Go get your pack now. Sierra mineral water, simply the best.
To capture the attention of customers, we focus on cutting-edge marketing communications that communicate, engage, and interact directly with our client's target. Our vast experience in the fascinating world of marketing communications, event management, below-the-line activations, and more ensures that we deliver nothing but amazing results. We are the agency of everything creative. We are Priority Solutions Limited. Talk to us for all your marketing communications, multimedia productions, event management, experientials or activations, media management, public relations, and more. We are a trusted brand, and the results and quality of our services can be seen through the brands we have worked with. Visit our website at www.prioritysolutions.co or call us on +232 76 1032. Priority Solutions. We know what works for you. We have what works for you. We do what works for you. Priority Solutions. What works?
Right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. They take the calls now on 079-994-993. That's not the number we say can be part of the program. First caller for today, Malaika Naskan Drive Sport. Hello, Malaika.
Yeah, Brian, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, when they talk about whether the aged and the young, whether the aged don't disappoint me, and so for me, either in both ways, because we don't see young leaders them, especially when the ministry will take over. Rasta, I believe, is the third youngest in the world. In fact, after John Claude of Haiti, when I've been 19 years, and Britain been get their youngest leader, when William P. Young, when I've been 1782, when the old 24. Okay. And I think Tesla will be the third when I've been 25 years, that should be corrected. But what do they say? Like how Mr. Ford they talk, the older they get the experience, why the younger people they get the energy. So they both need themselves. Me to me, it just led to the experience and the determination the person gets. Whether you old or young, it led to the energy and determination what you get and the experience. That's all.
All right. So, thank you, Malaika. Auna Augustine Taut na Facebook they say CM made no division but point out and say the truth. Say alone is no more for those who speak out the truth. The moment someone stands firm to point and say out the truth, people will see you as something else. And that is what CM is suffering from currently. Okay. That is from Auna Augustine Taut na Facebook. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar.
Yes, Bakar, go ahead. Let me continue.
One thing I want to talk. The president leadership, like you for very be careful with. I'm not sure say that in a place for young man. Why I say so? The presidentship way if you as young man you fail or deliver for your people, you know they get no other side for work again. You know they get no side again for go work. You left now, you go to America, you go do any bad job. Or you go to any country, any bad job. Now disgrace your country. Now they make you see they say now old people in certain age because when people then they're in the line between God and him because he left to it rule. If you rule body and God will judge our next world. It just start like we get to the young people always they come out to. You know, His Excellency the President. Now the youngest voting president in Salon. But what you do for me? And the question is so that. And it gets people in, you check the anti-corruption. A very young man I did. You check to the former look like the Lilo and Slima. Okay. A very young man. Look like all people in. Looking at the dividend, looking at the things they don't do. Let's see the China streets, they see drug. We see we come to youth man, they went at the future. Look them in the streets.
Thank you, Wakar.
Look how they did and Chris one.
Wakar, thank you. We don't go over about the time. So 079949993. Mystic Nadwazage say I believe nation building should be a collaborative effort between the elderly and the youth. Both groups are instrumental in national development. And by working together as a team, combining experience with innovation, they can effectively drive progress and create a stronger future for the nation. Mystic Nadwazak and send me down on Facebook. Let's take this other call quickly. Hello. Hello. Yes.
Yes, sir. This is not the lion.
Yeah, the lion go. You get 1 minute.
Yes, sir. You know, Pale Allah Hepui. You know me, if you check to this government here, all the one day we come, Uda I will able to tap him back, but I will give credit. You know, chief minister, because you know, like to me, now the only person we go learn something outside, he can't implement what he go learn. But watch all the one the way come up and the way come. So man can say even for married, you know, he will marry. So man can even type for the dom, you know, get them. So man, away he come ikaya, you know, now he can be used. He can do all kinds of things. They say the land there. So me, if he step to me outside you, now the only better man that wanted to me, we go learn something. Or watch all the other African countries then. When somebody go out, go learn something, you can better your people then.
Okay.
But only when they go diaspora, when they go come, what he go learn, what he go come. For can exploit people for human business, this not no more.
Thank you.
People that study human business.
Thank you, Dylan. Don't go past 1 minute. 079994993. 079994993. Drop your comment on Facebook as well. I go read them. Hello, good morning.
Chief, good morning.
Yes, Suleiman. Go ahead and make it.
Suleiman, brother, Sierra Leone, and we hard for describer. But if you think and wisely find out say, from independence up to today, Sierra Leone, you know, move yet. You know what he do? Sierra Leonean, they no bill for they work for in country, whether it big or old. The setting from the origin up to today, last setting the day, rivalry. That in the if you know school and the country or the citizen come up from that area, the partisan. However, Sierra Leone no they go before. And the people reform, the people they get people they will reform the country, people them. For me, Sierra Leone see what in benefit in the country.
Okay.
That building, that build mortal man, they not build for Sierra Leone. And the both sides, you call no party that side, and the individual.
All right. Thank you, Suleiman.
So maybe think and that way. Maybe people they will think for that area, rather than the university.
All right, thank you, Suleiman. 079994993. Usman Toure say young man of fit power. Trust on Facebook. We get other comments there who can take shortly. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, this is now Bumper.
Yes, sir. Bumper, go ahead and make a contribution, sir.
Well, what I will talk about this with leadership in a salon It's about grudge and revenge. And then they not fine. No go make mission for go before. And again, experience count on leadership. Where you get experience, you get one. Any nation where you see they excel, now experience. Look, no go for China, Xi Jinping. It count on experience. Experience it make you do things where you know say you say you plan with no vision for them, but because of the experience, not the example to Strasser. Strasser may get the vision, but the experience no me they now make them popular. Because if we get the experience, if we don't hold on to the power, and how we determine leadership, in our problem na Africa. If we not scrutinize we leaders them well, with wealth of experience, we then forget to say no more because this na me party don't like and because na new person maybe harmful nation.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you, Bumper.
Scrutinize them well, get good leadership of quality.
Thank you, Bumper. 079994993 Victor Calon na Facebook say maturity, self-control and experience are key for leadership. Abu Loko, Central One Media One is on the line. Hello.
Good morning, Regina.
Yes, sir. Abu Loko. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Regina, may God bless this radio station. You know, Epic Radio, I want part of kind. I tell you, plenty thank you for we person on my eye. You know, now no more can do. May God bless this radio station. At the hard time, at the Philippines, una come, una cry with me, una console me. May God bless this radio station.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, back to the topic. You know, leadership, you know, at least, now make them say, okay, leadership quality, get to be honest, educate, you know, all about leadership quality. A good leader, like a good leader. You know, in Sierra Leone, we lead at times, they can get vision. But the one the way they can appoint, they can carry their own mission, for can build mansion, and pay their own pension. You don't see. We believe that the young and the old, everybody can rule. You know, depend on integrity or equality where you get.
Okay.
And honesty. Leadership not get age. Leadership is not get age.
Okay.
It's all about honesty. So we young man there, they said in the tribe, likewise the part in the tribe. So at least we need to collaborate.
All right.
You know, we collaborate together, at least for push this country go before.
All right. Thank you.
Once I tell you plenty thank you for come up with this program. I tell the panelists and plenty thank you for sensitize we. You know, for waiting the happen and waiting there for happen.
Thank you, Abuloko. Thank you so much. Sia Alassane Kabia on Facebook say, for me, both the youth and the elderly can do well in governance if they are patriotic. Only the love for country will make them deliver to the nation. That is what Sia Alassane Kabia they say on Facebook. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
This is the voice of Koma IPC.
Yes, Koma IPC. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Believe in me, this is the time Sierra Leone for realize for say we could get a young leader, because we don't get people who don't lead this country, the experience we don't get. But this is the time Sierra Leone for give chance now to the young people. Indeed, the young people don't show up. The young people don't be for take the lead for say they're able to deliver for this country, especially right now the one the way they in the presidential race. Example, I give example. One of the unique leader right now is Sierra Leone, one of the visionary leader right now, where they exist right now as Sierra Leone, when Dr. Ibrahim Bonga, the way he don't shape income. Understand? He's saying that he'll unite and build city.
All right, thank you. 079994993. We they take few calls more, maybe 3 more, and then we wrap up. My own precious George set for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Stay tuned for that one. Hello.
Yeah, Epic Radio.
Yes. Good morning. Noah.
Yes.
No.
Rogers,
okay, Rogers. Go ahead.
All within all the words that we wanna call, where a leader go get, a change this country, all in matter. But the number one thing is, you go be a leader where you get vision, you really like this country. But not to you they go do everything for say them ministry, they honor you, they go sit down there. Just like we Rollins they do na Ghana. They call everybody, say if I make you agriculture minister, now you go make people they eat in this country. if I make you works minister, now you go make road in at this country. Not to me the common in the office, I go do that work there.
Okay.
So the number one thing we will not be left behind for them was then we will not be called. They go hold water. Old and young old and young. You for deal with the law.
Okay.
Law for day for say this now the law of this country. If this thing poor, this law it go deal with you.
All right.
The day will get down in a salon, everything is okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 2 more calls and then I wrap up. Okay. Alpha Sabakanu na Facebook say I will read the message later. I'll take this call first quickly. Hello. 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 I'm afraid. All right. Alpha Sabakanu say it's only in Sierra Leone the young men in position and not nation builders. Say from Chief Minister Siemba, Francis Ben Kelfala, Youth Minister, to name but few. They say they are all failures. The young appointees are only focused on partisan instead of embarking on massive developments. All right, that is his own sentiment. And share with you on Facebook. Hello.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
Not too bad. Pamusa?
Naam, thank you. God bless you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Pamusa.
And let God bless MP Radio.
Yes, sir.
And I check the back the one the owner host na the studio. And MP Radio all the time and then they educate we. So now they recently working follow up now. And for let them give young man petition for let a rule so certain and place that not too bad. But the only thing when they give you petition for say rule, not think about yourself. Think about the people that you think about the country that you deliver. Then you left hand mark na the country for say now so if himself you go make them they think about the young people. So even the pardon don't fail with the young one don't fail with. Yes. You don't take 60 year or 65 or 70 year, then give you position. The day of the end you can't chief day or you not deliver well. You don't disappoint the country, you don't disappoint with the people there. So my brother been talk say and young people and the old people feel then they work together. I think say that's correct. The pa then get knowledge. Then tell you say they say pa no able run but it shall be high. That's not true. The young one, he can all the power. He able run, he able do everything so far. So if they all come to camp, then work together. That's not a problem. But the young one who expect say if he then give them position, therefore deliver more than the pardon. You see, but at times them back they disappoint you.
Thank you.
Then they think about them, they think about them party, then they think about their home, then they left about the.
All right, Pamusa, hello, thank you. All right, Pamusa, thank you. Last caller they can take now and then I go over to studio 2. I don't go over about my time. Hassan Keulin Kagbo say all about leadership is honesty and patriotism. He said that on Facebook. The last caller for this segment, and then we try for wrap up. Hello.
Yes, Noah.
Yes, Noah, go ahead.
Now you call me. Good morning. I want for divide and diversify small. I want to talk about what we need for 2028, the kind of leadership we need. One, somebody who will unite the country. Somebody who get a clear vision about what you want to do for the country. Somebody who is patriotic and nationalistic.
Okay.
Leadership not based on tribe, region, religion, age, or gender.
All right, thank you. Marolos, no, I don't take any call again, by the way. We will wrap up now. I start off with Jacob Macaulay, and then I can to Fode. We wrap up the program. Time not to for any again.
Yeah.
You respond to the callers and
yeah, no, most of them give their opinion and all thing, and then the other one say, I see they can make a campaign, they want Tony a campaign, forum and all thing. And then for Bakari say they not forgive young leaders because where they done, they no go do, where they done, they no do better, they no go get work again. Well, now one of the reasons that they make them forgive young leader because where you know say where you not do good, then your retirement from power and all thing will be a disaster. So they go force you for able to do good.
For do more, yeah.
Yes, so I feel say not that. And then for one more way Naki always says, most of all the callers them get right, and then they say go we tell you nothing key. But then as we say, if you get a vision for the country, that means you get Sierra Leone at that. that means you're able to change the country presently, because we need leader now with vision. And leader with vision, and radical leader with vision, and we try to see how best if we're able to change the country in economy, and then change the lives of the people. Because for right now it's very bad for make we not get light, we not get water and all things. So we need a leader, a young leader and all things. We don't go through them things, then they wait for able for say no for change the
for fix them problem,
in there and all things. So I think we need a very young leader. We go calm and then make sure say it do all them things.
Thank you very much, Jacob Macaulay, season analyst. Footy, we're wrapping up. Respond to callers and with you on for the foot.
Yeah, I think most of the callers them actually give them views as to the topic we did discuss. When they like Bakag say presidency is not for young man. They say the president leave 11 for the old folks, not for young people. But I think, say for me, if there's a young person who is competent, who is ready to lead, who has a vision, we can give him the chance for making lead. But again, if he disappoints we, then definitely we self could tell and say, well, I will give you and we will pull you the back and everything. And some other callers say the president can get a vision. You know me, I like the rhyming. They say he can get a vision, but the one way they appoint and get a mission for build a mansion, and at the end for let them get pension and everything. No, but that is the reality. A president can get a very good vision, but the way they work with, because the president himself cannot do it alone. The one day we work with, they can get a mission. Or he say, you know, a vision this mean that this mission I get me mission for a big mansion. So and everything. So I think say it's all about like what we say. It's not about age. It's about how these people we want for can lead this country, how competent they are. And one caller makes something very important, and that's a leader we go elect for unite. And 2028. This election, we need a leader where after election, not a focus on partisan. Because this thing, when they happen, most of those young people, when they appoint them, they are good. But the moment they enter into politics, they become politicians. All they care about now is the political party. Begin they go, they talk about politics and everything. It's not bad for you belong to a political party. It's not bad. But there's some position of trust where you the whole. Now this country, you politics business for the BN. Your focus should be the country first, and ensure say you work towards the progress of the country. But most of the young people are now they be carried away by politics, say me na this, that, and everything. So what we need a leader, careless for not the age, but if you are competent, you are ready to lead, you have a heart to unite this nation, then definitely you are the leader we go want for. So you go come and
thank you very much. Name na Fode Moriba Conte, staff writer and Calabash newspaper, colleague journalist and analyst. And thanks to Jacob Macaulay, season analyst. Join me in the program. A nation progress not only depends solely on whether the leader is old or young, but or whether the competent, visionary, accountable, and committed to national development. Perhaps the real solution lies in choosing one generation over the other, but in follow create a governance system whose experience and youthful innovation go work hand in hand for the good of the nation. Thank you so much for listening. I've been Reginald Brano Jikutu Soya. Up next, we get sport and entertainment. And as well, second segment by Marion Precious George. We go be joined by some season analysts for give you some of the biggest stories where they make the headlines in Salon. Till I join you some other time. Bye-bye.
Time we lost the love of the country. Memorize this. I wish you the exalted, realm of the free. Great is the love we should have for thee. Family, we should be united. Whenever we stand, we should be singing thy praises, O native land. We should raise up our hearts and the voices on high, so that the hills and the valleys will re-echo our cry. Children's blessing and peace will be ever thine. Oh, the land that's in love, our Sierra. Blessing and peace, I say, will be ever thine. Oh, land that's in love, our Sierra. Mama, no. Yeah, yeah. One with a faith that wisdom inspires. One with a zeal that never dies. Ever we seek to honor thy name. For us is the labor, kind of day. We pray that no harm on the children may fall. That blessing and peace may descend on us all. So that we may serve thee ever alone. Lend us love our Sarah, so that we may serve thee ever alone. Lend us love our Sarah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Knowledge and truth, our forefathers spread. Mighty the nations whom they led. Mighty they made thee, so too may we show forth the good that is ever in thee. We should pledge our devotion, our strength and our mind, like us to defend and to send for thy right. All that we have been, oh, ever thine own. Land that we know, our Sierra. You say, all that we have been should be ever thine own. Land that we know, our Sierra. Let me know, all that we have been ever thine own. Land that we know, our Sierra.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to the midweek edition of your entertainment news here on the Epic Morning Show. Starting here with Idris Elba officially being a Kenite by the King of United Kingdom. Well, of course, that's now the breaking one for Idris Elba. Congratulations to the brother. And away from that one, the Nicki Minaj finally the reply to Jay-Z shortly after. The rapper called out Nicki on the route picnic. Of course, we all know Nicki, Drake, and others. In other news, online celebrity beggar, of course known as Lekki Street Boy, don't plan for take on the Guinness World Record for the longest begging ever. And also, Blissful Music, of course, presents Kelvin Bliss, Kasim the Weezer, and Bakiteno, Village People. Of course, it's a new one. The snippet is out now. After dropping other songs like Gold and more, SOS Odo officially dropped the flyer for a latest song, and this one entitled Social Media. Well, we don't know what the story behind this, but definitely we know it's a banger, and we can't wait to have it on every platform. And finally, this morning, Must Be, of course, the newly married man, of course, we get this to say to all upcoming artists. Well, according to him, he put your advice, don't say, for every young artist, he prefer you stay a low-key life than a one, and make sure say when the money comes, pick your friends them wisely, and also not introduce yourself to a lifestyle where you know say you know go able to do. I believe say this now the best way to come up from somebody we don't take over decades inside the industry. For the sake of the news this morning, with me Big Daddy, this now all we have for you.
welcome to Sport Update inside the Epic Morning Show. This morning, so Leon Stars 27 players just start training yesterday at the SLFA Academy, and of course the team they expected for depart on Thursday for go to Bo. Hopefully there will be one session inside the entire supporters and go watch the FA go confirm that today. But the match between Sierra Leone and Liberia is going to be on the 6th of June 2026 na Southern Arena na Bo, and also on the 9th June 2026 the away match go play na Liberia. Now the Champions League team of the season is here. You get David Raya in goal, Nuno Mendes, Gabriel Maquinos and Lorient from Atletico Madrid na the back, and the four midfield you get Kvaratskhelia from Paris, Vitinha from Paris, Declan Rice from Arsenal, and Olise from Bayern Munich. And the attack you get Harry Kane and Ousmane Dembele. Also inside Sport Update this morning, Kai Havertz now one of the only three players in the modern Champions League era for score in two different Champions League final for two different teams, as he joined Ronaldo. Will also be doing for Real Madrid and Man United, and Mario Mandzukic for Bayern Munich and Juventus. Finally, here we go. Marco Silva don't signing as new Benfica manager as he left Fulham. Silva don't left Fulham and signed contract until June 2028, option until 2029. Now Benfica as in salary now they go up significantly. That's what we have in our breaking the sports breaking highlight this morning. Many thanks for listening. Bye bye.
About you, we are here to lend a hand, and we will place no one above you. Modern banking made easy. Whatever your dreams may be, Bloombank will get you there. Blooming together, we'll walk with you every step of the way. Banking with excellence, at the tip of your fingers. There's only one bank, Bloombank Africa. We make it happen. Bloombank Africa, we make it happen. Bloombank Africa, we make it happen. Bloombank Africa, we make it happen.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe pa, lamba roba, lamba de la.
Oscar Wilde once said, "Waiting you can see as bitter trial, most them na a blessing in disguise." Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, Facebook, YouTube, and through the website at myepiconline.com. You can also listen to the program through Zimi Radio 107.5 FM, Napujeon District. And Mina, your host Marion Precious George. Inside the show this morning, U.S. government set for tighten U.S. visa access across Africa. And as well, another story, First Lady Fatima Biodo respond to FGM allegation them we they make against them. Parliament as well though approve Michael Ambrosovula and others. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for joining me discuss those issues, I get to the studio Bobodan Kamara, a journalist and social commentator, and also Solomon Sundu, executive director for BeFound. And I also get Ivan Julius Lee will join me for review the various stories reported on the front pages of the newspapers. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning to wonderful listeners and viewers.
Okay, Ivan, good morning.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning to our viewers and our listeners.
Bobo.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning, listeners and viewers. It's always a pleasure being here.
Okay. Straight off, without wasting any time, we'll take a look at stories reported on the front pages. And my first take now the Aoko newspaper top story, join the conversation, reflection on aspects of popular culture by following the World Cup in 1962, 1966, and 1970. Another story, Ebola preparedness remains key as Sierra Leone shares global. I'll go over this again. Say Ebola preparedness remains key as Sierra Leonean experts shares global experience. And also Governor Bangui, AFDB must turn Africa's resources into sustainable growth. Finally, Institute for Chartered Accountants of Sierra Leone publishes names of licensed practitioners and members. All of the stories you will get at our co-publication this morning.
My first pick for this morning is Global Times newspaper, and they say MP to probe Musa Koma's business. And another story, Tuma Jabe, bows to pressure as SLBA postpones AGM indefinitely, and government to complete 2 major hospitals in Pujon district. That's all what we have in the Global Times newspaper.
And away from that, the Independent Observer newspaper reads, government to complete 2 major hospitals in Pujon district. And also, my freedom is free from what they think of me, Alpha Amadou Jallo. A big banner headline reads, that High Court ruling 7 years on, forgiven but not forgotten, Honorable Rabbi Sirajin Rollins Kamara, former elected MP, constituency 127. And finally, Parliament celebrates Honorable Rosemary Bangura's rise to regional leadership. All of the stories and more you get now the Independent Observer this morning.
My final pick for this morning is a satellite newspaper, and of course, as U.S. government releases names and photos, 26 Sierra Leoneans criminal for deportation. And of course, finally, in the satellite newspaper, the audit service concludes a nationwide citizens engagement.
Okay, and my final take this morning, the Concord Times newspaper top story: CSO urges PRA to act honorable. Cut fuel price as global oil prices dropped. WAEC helping pupils to cheat President Bio. And also Justice Mageba sentences man to 80 years for Kush-related offenses. Institute I take this other one. Audit service concludes nationwide citizens engagement and businessmen granted bail over alleged fraud. All of the stories and more you will get at the Concord Times newspaper. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. But Ivan, before you go quickly, 2 interesting stories in Concord Times and Independent Observer. One gets to do with President Bio saying that WAEC has been helping pupils to cheat when it comes to public exams, and also Honorable Siraji Rollins Kamara in reflection 7 years ago, where they take them out of parliament because of some certain election irregularities as stated by the government.
When I get to see the video yesterday that the president said, well, WAEC, they help people's STEM or people's STEM to put to put it that way, for cheat, one for question. The president in flagship program, no secret, is a free quality education, and that was in 2018 when the president launched. And if WAEC, I want to ask whether if this is new to the president or not something where if we don't know before or now he feels it's the right time for talk about this, or probably I don't know. But I mean, it's a concern. I mean, that's coming from the president. WAEC will organize all examinations across the country, was MPS and of Beke. I mean, saying this, I mean, it's a concern, and you want to ask what is the Ministry of Education doing as well. So I mean, since the president don't see this, I mean, there's more for me to look into WAEC. Remember, WAEC not only in a salon, in other countries like Ghana, Nigeria, and all. And so, well, the one within a salon, they'll pay attention to waiting to happen. I mean, to that to West Africa Examination Council. Let's see what's waiting they happen, and let's take the president in what is serious. I mean, this is what I don't say. The president don't say this. And let's see how we can probe into that particular council.
And for a long time now, people have been accusing WAEC of examination malpractice, but then don't they defend themselves for quite a long time. And now it's coming from the president's mouth.
Even when it comes to registration and all, there's just people in the Ministry of Basic and all and that of WAEC. But like how you say, it is not a immediate grumble. People know they grumble. But now I ask, say, if the president don't know about this, now it's okay, let me talk about this. You go on for question the free quality education. What is the quality about the education? And because the president, when he launched the free quality education, you talk about, say, well, it's a long-term project because in feasibility we need as a country, education. If you learn book and this institution, WAEC, I mean, now they mark we examination paper them. So if they are helping people's now they go question, if they are helping people to cheat, as waiting the presidency, then
the need for investigate WAEC.
You go on for doubts the free quality education. Who side results and they don't come out. Then plenty pass the governments don't they claim
and people
say
getting A's on mathematics where they're not supposed to forget.
So you want, and government only claim say the free quality education plenty passes. Then the president don't talk about this. So
soon do the shaking.
How good one?
Well, WAEC issue don't come. You can call one possibly be called the chief examiner. I think say anti-corruption be done pull another seat they under investigation. So I think say the investigation in the now probing into WAEC that don't begin to bring kind of issues in the and also today WAEC issue on the day year in year out for say they are really playing games within. I think this is a call for anti-corruption and the government of Sierra Leone, because you remember the Porter system also, when a lot of grumble be there inside that kind of business. This is not serious concern. And if president talk, for me, I want to see not only for talking, because if he pull in stock, go do the needful. And for me,
perhaps he's calling the attention of the stakeholders in the education sector for probe more into the activities. The president himself not go do everything, but making such a statement means that he's calling on stakeholders in the sector for act.
Then Conrad Saki gets a lot for do. Then if him boss don't know, if from where you go to that place, as I tell you, a lot of things they don't happen. If we talk about the Porter system, where in school they will not seats, people will go take money from one place to another. I think it's a concern. We really then for him dive into WAEC seriously back.
Now,
don't tire. The parent tire.
Quickly, Bobo. Quite recently, we see President Biode talk on issues where perhaps a lot of Sierra Leoneans feel say the president no can pay attention to those issues, or perhaps not aware of such situations where they happen. One, now the use of social media, where it say not getting a restriction for young people and picking them. Me can also say young people as picking them, they view any kind of content where people they post, and now government need for take that into consideration for put stringent measures for no waiting big people in the post na social media. We're not going to affect picking them. And now he's talking about WAEC. Is it that the president is now paying more attention to these issues where a lot of people, see strange in other way around, because all of a sudden it don't start to talk about them where it not be done to do before now?
Well, to a large extent, I would say it's rather unfortunate. Probably this be done the boil underneath for quite a long time. So the president thought and fit say, I can't hold any longer. It's high time for let the cat out of the bag, because examination malpractice not to today start. right? And we see the last time where the ACC commissioner take bold step against some teachers. There will be see how the public be react towards that. We be make the ACC commissioner back say, well, I'm not going to do things like that. But examination malpractice, not to till we start today or not to till we start yesterday. And government don't spend boku money per education. Okay, read the figures there. How many girls has been enrolled? How many boys waiting at the pass rate for the past 4-5 years? So if President Bio, they say like that particular institution, they aid picking them for malpractice, then those figures that we can get out. We really need to revisit them. The free quality education, we really need to revisit them because it's a process.
Okay.
If government don't spend pay money from where you did preschool, you can't secondary school, side for them and can assess you properly, you're not able to do anything there, you go college, then you can make some high expose. Imagine some man, you go get A per math, you know it's calculator, no magic, no they follow it, then they happen. You know get geometry set, you know it's calculator, you get A per math. Come on, you're not genius or so.
No, right.
So the president get the power for get a special task force for looking to them kind of issues then they not to like was a personal team president delegate to other person.
Yeah.
It can set up that committee, they say una probe WAEC, una probe this ministry, because for any to a ministry they do, for any to a WAEC they do, they can do it in line with the ministry.
Okay.
Mind you now West Africa, when they say WAEC now West, not to Salon no more, other side and back in the apple.
Yeah.
So it's go rather unfortunate say probably now how will Ministry of Education they intervene with WAEC, maybe now the issue can, but pointing fingers here and there, not until they start. And we really need for probe into WAEC for upgrade the standard. Like waiting me later, Professor be talking at college. Standards are really falling. Yeah.
Anyways, quick one before I let you go. Honorable Siraji Rollins Kamara did a lengthy piece about their removal in Parliament 7 years ago, where he make mention of several things, them including informing the public, say, a removal from Parliament not get nothing to do with constitutional disqualification, because it not ever work for government of Salon at any time. And this na issue where you say, you know, they not they forget or they not go forgive, you know. Okay, say forgiving but not forgotten, so they don't forgive the fact that they were removed from Parliament. And I think now just one of them, when Honorable Rosalind be able to succeed after the rerun election, and Honorable Usman Timbo be re-elected for the second term of SLPP government. And most of them, about 8 of them or so, you know, not be able to return to Parliament because of that decision. The quick one on this.
You know, I feel like that was the genesis of waiting on the face as a country. I mean, this not to, I don't need to come. I mean, places where I don't go. I mean, before here, and I mean that was a situation where I feel like waiting happened in 2019 in Parliament. That was the genesis of the situation we are faced with. For me, by then, I be thinking, say, allowing those members of Parliament, then they forget them, then they sit. I mean, do them work what they're supposed to do without. For me, I feel like that there are some points interference be gone in terms of parliamentary and stuff. So by then 10 and day. So for me, transitioning from the APC to that of the SLPP government, and imagine our election day we come out. I mean, people then be. I mean this. The APC feel like they won the election. I mean, so from electoral justice, we don't even get some from 2018, and these all there's issues and all. So for me, I feel like it's the genesis of Usawudeso as a nation.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Ivan. And we'll look at other issues, or the key issues we highlight inside the show. But before that, make I ask you one question. If something happened to your business or property today, how fast you go recover? Now, this make you need J-Man insurance. Then know them for fast claim payment, so you will get back to business without any stress. Plus, them premiums were very affordable and flexible, so it'll work for you at any time. Call them on 088-220-137 or visit them at number 2 Adelaide Street and get insured today. J-Man Insurance, they know them for, you know, they're trustworthy and professional, you know, business, you know, and all of those other things we then they do. Well, it is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. As I say, we look at another issue. Say the U.S. government don't set for tighten U.S. access across visa access across Africa, and then say this inside one notice where the U.S. State Department put out. And according to the notice, then say then prepare for drastically reduce the number of embassies and consulates na Africa authorized process visa, we authorize for process visas. And according to the Internal State Department memo, then say nearly 50 U.S. mission across the continent currently they handle visa application. Then say then the number then go cut down to 20 embassies and consulates in the coming weeks, and citing several things, and they say the change we expect for happen inside this month where we did June. And also then say the move na part of the President Donald Trump in admission broader effort for tightening immigration control, including restriction on temporary visa and reduction in consular across the world. But there are several other questions where people they ask regarding this. And quickly they make mention of country they make people then go for get this visa application, interviews and whatever. Then make mention of embassies and consulates them where go embark on full visa processing. We one Abidjan, Ivory Coast, Accra, Ghana, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Cape Town, South Africa, Dakar, Senegal, and several other countries, including Johannesburg, South Africa, Kigali, Rwanda, Lagos, Nigeria, Monrovia, Liberia, Nairobi, Kenya, and a few other countries, Cameroon as well, but Sierra Leone is not part of these countries. I'll start with Sundu on this.
Yeah, well, see the the release. We the United States consular departments, even though Salon say they not receive it, they not get that kind thing they yet. But we see the United States, and we all know from the same way Donald Trump don't take over, the immigration departments don't become so tense. Not the United States. Lost them way be they in those days, for example, where you go born picking America, automatically don't become citizen. Or if you're not a citizen, you want for married, you can automatically marry, that person self in status don't automatically become citizen. But Donald Trump in regime don't can change a lot of things in America. Now, if you want for day in America, you want for born picking, for make it own citizen, you the couple una must be a citizens of America. Otherwise, that picking day not get for day. Then, if you and your man day, una not get for day apart, una for day na one house, na they una for leave. All in laws and they don't come to America. Then coming back to Africa, over 50 countries will be consulates. Now they don't narrow and down say they want for restrict themselves to certain country. 20 countries and then pick out of that 50 country. Like the countries that we mentioned. Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, Niawina, Liberia, self then choose and for be among the visa processing. But we don't even not fall among them. I think this na thing we get for really pressure we in a salon, because for lady commander you go to Liberia for visa. Travel, yeah. You get for go think about lodging. You get for go think about transportation. You get for think about even processing the documentation, not to the country there. You get for really, I mean, let's say have been on the happen before the war. I mean, when the war be there, people they come out go Ghana or you go Gambia or you go to the Ivory Coast for go process, even if na filing and the like. So if we don't go back to that thing, I think say this, I get for really more than them countries and the way they apart from them country where they don't say na they for go for visa now.
Okay.
Ghana, for example, you want come out go in a boku transportation. Okay, we will say Liberia they winner, yeah. But also for let you go now accommodation, lodging. Let's say now attend you go for visa. All landing are strenuous. I think the United States get one for tied up then the immigration system, just like within Trump can say they do, and
Okay.
other things can say they do. We own government can say that they talk and do, but certain things they talk and then they do. So this all now, this the terrorists Africa will get for relating up. This with too much dependency on other countries like US will get for really take shape.
Bobo, looking at the other countries, the way people for the travel for go now in terms of the interviews of visa application, and Sierra Leone is not part of them. What do you think, say now, part of the reasons them as to why the U.S. government decide for take this decision and not including Sierra Leone part of the list where they make of places where people go to go for visa application?
Well, Marion, to be frank, I think that is a question for the ambassador, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, for ascertain the actual reason. But to be honest, that is not good for the country, right? Taking into consideration, say we dey force temporary ban till they make a full ban done till like this don't happen. Though the U.S. Embassy in Salon still in defense, say they not get any official notice of that release day. We'd already been circulated. But again, with the look, some will be tempted to say US then get somehow double standard rules where they can they play. Looking at the MCC and the thing that they talk say that they do for Salon, the bilateral relationship where they between Salon and America, for things like this they happen. And again, we see since the ambassador be resign, is yet to be replaced. And if now any country where they focus pa or where they really serious about, then for don't replace her immediately. But it's almost the year now. We'll not get any replacement. We'll not get any replacement for that particular ambassador day. So they look at, is the US really serious about Sierra Leone? Now the question I know for the
is it just about them being serious about Sierra Leone, or is it because of some of the issues where the former ambassador be done they raise, where he still be standing in grounds where be ambassador up till the time where he resign, say there are issues in the country where perhaps them as US not happy about. Of course, he was vocal about those issues anytime he come on here. Even way be the kind of epic radio.
Yeah, the problem here is we can be we not can try for be sincere to ourselves as Sierra Leoneans, because most of them problems they don't flag them. But whenever we get the people already in authorities for address and they can for do the for prevent and make look like other way. The issue of overstay. Therefore don't try they get a data. For anybody that left Salon and they get a data, then they get 2 year visa, don't they pass 5 years. Then some of their list here, you get for the try for publisher, let people that they know see. This point it overstay. They be even talk about one senior official, way from Wingo, a whole director. Can you imagine? A whole director. So the people only narrow the space for the other people that thriving. And we not say America. You like her or not, like milk of na land of honey. All my one good, all my one explore. Even though we politicians them, everybody want to go to America. So if there is anything where they try for narrow the space, then the government for be bold enough for challenge some of the issues there.
Okay.
Though now we don't see now Sierra Leone there among the list there, which means now you want for travel to America, you get for travel come here. Go Liberia or come here, go Ghana. So now a more burden, a more stress. Because imagine you there now for claim up American embassy. It go cost you less than 200 for go come do what you do. Come here, go to another country, try for go get an accommodation, try for locate the embassy. You get for return back. You know them people upset. You know, it's very, very frustrating. And this not a good precedent for the government. It's rather unfortunate for letting things that they happen under the president building regime.
Mr. Sundu make mention of double standard by America. You think this gets anything for do double standard? Like one, them giving Sierra Leone the compact, the MCC compact, or them the government supporting in other areas and doing other things where they make Sierra Leoneans frown at them.
Of course, now I like that about
is it double
about
standard?
Double standard, definitely. Look now, then deportees they will take almost not the money we then give to the government for host the deportees there. We probably somehow no in crime record. Now this kind of person who can accommodate in our country, try for do them paperwork for let them go. Couple of weeks or months from now, we expect the other batch of them for Kana Salon. The MCC compact also, we see IM Bitalek, like they all the rope wood and the cap, something like that. But we believe say if anything and get for calm for communicate and to let the layman understand.
That the government.
Definitely, because now it's like the information will go around are fake information. I hope you understand because the embassy here say they are yet to receive any official. So if somebody not receive official, you they pass it, it's like a rumor. So they need for calm clear the air. And the Minister of Foreign Affairs himself therefore be sincere because this issue not to the first tennis with the deliberator on this issue, not to the first tennis for this issue take the public space. About we being restricted, waiting at the reasons there, waiting at the underlying factors there. No, you can't put any other country, not to like what's any bad thing. Why Sierra Leone? Liberia of all, they're among the list. Why Sierra Leone?
Why is it Liberia of all?
Yeah, Liberia of all, because when you look, there is no more difference between Salon and Liberia.
But it's possible that Liberia need to give the American government tough time like how Salon they do. It's possible.
For me, Liberia,
tough time in a sense. Maybe they overstay number. No.
Thank you. So now that's the one for say Liberia and Salon. We look at with colonial background. They're more attached to America than we now. But you know, my brother mentioned this issue.
But Britain can take action. They know they look to Randy.
Oh yes, but come on. issues and we pertaining overstay. Issues that we pertaining people and for go, you know, underground at the United States. I think say you touch on one thing where they say currently even government officials the way they go America, they go underground. We call underground. We go overseas, you know, get documents underground you go. I think the foreign minister get for come out and tell we say this and this and this, why we name no factor, or why, you know, out of 50 countries, now 20 countries they now, you understand? Also, see Liberia, they, you know, Ivory Coast, now, you get Senegal, you get Ghana. Why not we, you understand, with all the MCC? Recently, I read the MCC director, they talk about how the first tranche don't come, they already established the office. Now America they can get the independence. So based on that independence, they can't try for do so many things then. But the phase don't start with the implementation of the MCC. But why the visa issues? Is it because of this overstay and the like?
Interestingly, the government make it clear where they take power, select they try for clean the global image of Salon. You know, in the wider world, but we are seeing the reverse. For things like this they happen, and EU they threaten also for impose this that in relation to the fugitive way the Netherlands believe say with the host now this. So you look all thing and they we drag the country name to the mud.
So we're not good for this country. But the reverse they are
definitely we're not good for this country, not good for me and you and the government as a whole, because the way how we don't position ourselves as African countries, we can't do without them. Now they had facts and now so we already position ourselves.
Okay.
So we get for dance to the tune, we get for do waiting right and waiting beneficial for we people there.
Okay, we move away from that topic there to another one who say the First Lady Fatima Bio don't respond to allegations where people make on social media or by one 30-year-old woman we claim say then force them for join Bondo Society who say then conduct the female genital mutilation on them, and the First Lady make this known after a lot of people then call this action or this issue to your attention, and even blame him, say she is one of the people that are supporting the FGN campaign now. The country. The First Lady says several things then, but this issue come out to the media through Truth Media, who say them interview this particular woman where not showing right name or in identity, and who say it talk on several things will lead to this initiation. But firstly, Radio Democracy will take up the story, do a report on them, followed by Truth Media, we talk about them, and now the issue don't reach the First Lady. Also, I make mention of several other things we say. Now, the reasons why it supports the Bondo Society, but she is not supporting the FGM for underage picking them. But we go listen to the First Lady who say make mention of all of this. But more listen to the lady first. We then forcefully join Bondo and waiting say or waiting lead to such initiation. And after that we go listen to the First Lady.
They sit down for me. And they don't do what they do. Then cut me yourself. And they don't cut her. The man who me and me they in pala. And they don't put me. I don't know if you the man go tell and say me no go society. I don't know because they don't prepare all thing. Now they say for us okay, whoa, then we then get case with people there. They forgo check we. In the model law in pala. Now they don't go to me. Now they at map na do. Back I don't afraid. Now I say they were then go check me. Then go do me something. Now them back answers, I say, okay, me I not go Bondo. Now do people then flop. Now I say they not satisfied me, then for go check with man. Now they don't go to it in the survey there. Yeah, they all me. Now I say, look, go inside. Now I don't go to it. Now I name Nandewa. I say, in achieve survey for the community. Now he put me back by the society. The man who me and me there. Now in pala. Now they don't put me. They don't put me. Now they don't left food. They then say, the boy go to me back to the chief survey. So they all on tower. They say they agree. And they call money, boku money for now then they pay, they free me. If they not pay that money then they no go put me pass away. And not be they feel fine for grabbing me and not able. They not give me medicine. Now say to this time. They not give me pen, I don't say. They no one know. And so be they word and cow to be Saturday. Who said they ship them they lay down. Now they go lock away. And now they were the chief so now host now they don't want know what to win now. So now they will can they now say then they are all. Now they would now money for good thing for it bang and they do it. So all they would pay angry. So then I net in cook small they are to give it. And now either they hide so. So now them back off for run away they accommodate. They want go to upline now and I go fence side for hide. Because they say they can go to upline. Now I say okay auntie. Because don't go work that money, they don't whip in pala all side. Now I say, auntie, they can't go take medicine house. I say, because that medicine that for take, I say, I get cold. Now he say, okay. I say, because now they can't go to upline, so they for go put we pastoral society. Now I maybe sorry, ask people they help me. I they suffer. Them people I don't see advantage by me. I not get policy where they stand for me. Me people they not get. And now I they help me. This another line and I'm host. No one away pa there. Now I that they pa. No another man come on now those self. Or let people they similar and not go all.
I just want to send out a quick message to we people them so that at least we will understand each other a little bit. Now, yesterday, I get too many people that will tag me of a video where a lady called Binta Kamara, when the name within the use for him, say then go hold him and circumcise him forcefully without in consent. I don't watch the video over and over. I don't watch him on Truth Media. I don't watch the video. And I want for first to say, for any kind of circumcision when them force the person, I know they in favor of that. And I believe say the government of Sierra Leone don't make them very clear say at the age of 18, if the person give a consent say he want for join Bondo society, then the person in choice at the age of 18. It is na the law of Sierra Leone. So where I see this video and people they go and tag me on the video, I know they acknowledge the people them because really the things the way then they say they're not things the way no matter to me. But I want for first say to Binta, if what you allege say did happen to you, I think that is not a good thing and it is wrong. But the fact say you don't come forward and say this thing happened to you, but still we don't know you in person because we see this guy's face, they know they show you face, so nobody know you. If now you they talk or now somebody else they talk on the background because we hear a sound, somebody they talk, but we know they see the face of who that they talk. Now if you want follow we all go rally with you, you don't need for hide again. If this tier then don't actually do them to you, you need for come forward because you not go only to protect yourself, but you go protect as many other young people them as possible, so that together we all go say if the person is not 18 years and they don't give consent to circumcision or for letting circumcise them, it should not happen. Now me young association with Bondo society, it clear from day one. I know one day fake nobody in this country. I know one day lie to nobody in this country say I they go against Bondo society, because absolutely I don't make them clear say I'm already a circumcised woman. A lot of people, they ask me for use me voice for condemn Bondo society, but I'm not able for condemn something where me your experience is totally different from you your experience. If you force me for condemn circumcision, that means say what you they say na inna the true, what me they say na inna the lie. As far as me concerned, I'm a circumcised woman. Now a whole lot of people they tag me say na me go dance with Bondo society woman them. I dance to our cultural beat. On the day where we come out na Kenema, we had over 100,000 women them come out na the street of Kenema, and those 100,000 women, not every one of them are Bondo or Sowe women. Those are professionals, women in all walks of lives. Every one of them were there because we were not there to put anyone into circumcision. We were there to dance to our traditional beat. And I say to Binta Kamara, if you really want justice for what you do and you say what you do did happen to you, you need to contact the Minister of Gender and the Minister of Social Affairs so that they go take your case, then go investigate the people that way you accuse say they actually go force you or do a circumcision for you, then go bring them to book. The only concern where I get with your video, you say they don't already circumcise you, but you say again you don't run because they want to put you to pass away. So now which one? Because it's either they don't already circumcise you or they not circumcise you yet, you don't run. So now which one are the real story? It go nice for you come forward so that we take the real story, we help you get the justice where you need on the real story. If they don't put you into circumcision, then that should be the story where you for come with na social media. But I want Lona all go back Lona watch the video. It clearly say and they say in then don't put them na the Bondo na in modelo impala then go then put them then go make it a sleep with ship them. We are no one day see anybody where them put na circumcision they make you sleep with ship them. You know one day happen no sign at the wall. But in say na that one day it go through. But at the same time it say again it don't run because they want go make it join Sowe. Una go watch the video again and then una listen keenly to what they say. And then what we done, I know they say what they say na lie, but I they say to them, come forward, let we all fight them together. If there is a justice that you deserve to have, you will have the justice. Because me not they in favor of anybody forcing anyone for join any form of circumcision, be it woman or be it man. I know they in favor of that as long as the person is under the age of 18.
Well, those were the words of the First Lady, Fatima Bio, in response to the issue we get to do with the forceful circumcision, the alleged forceful circumcision of one 30-year-old woman into the Bondo society, and join them into the Bondo society as well. Sundu, I'll just spend a few minutes talking about this issue. You don't listen to the First Lady and the victim in account, and the First Lady is saying several things regarding circumcision, you know, the age for make person be circumcised and all of those things. When
we campaign, we tradition, we related to society, business. I can always say at times, me not kill for Robmot, Panentin, because me na one. Myself na poor person I always say also. I joined the society and it be good for me. I don't regret old people in those days. They call me bang I like it America they outside they say can't join power na salon because you come out from the royal family.
But enough for force you.
We me na chief picking and we own perhaps you get for claim, you know, chieftaincy tomorrow and the like. But in these days, which would they say, even in our own area. We na cosmopolitan area, like for example, Kono, even they say they come up, you get all kinds of tribe lady. But the law is they need to force you. They need to force you for go join the Poro society. And they need to coerce you for go join Poro society. Now only when you go against the Poro norms, yeah, the societal norms, perhaps they will tell you about fine. And then fine in the way they say you about now fine we know we will pay. For example, then say so go give me I call them pets on when I push cats on, cats get on, you're not able to produce that one.
So in this case,
I believe say me na human rights defender, and the way the world they go, we don't worry about genital mutilations, how them for abolish you know, a lot of things on there. You don't go to parliaments. This law don't they, in fact, parliaments don't go back and forth with you know, our president for assent, and you know, all of this a day on the old. Let we take consider with tradition, but no more this modern era. nobody is forced, nobody is coerced. And then so way the way they do this, a day against the norm. Then so way the way they do this for force people, for coerce people. The first lady, they say, yes, in a feminist, yes, it supports women. But I not think say it will support anybody for letting coerce anybody for letting go jumbo.
Yeah, make mention of that. But it bring Usai the first lady kind of doubtful. Now where the lady talks say then go put time for sleep. Usai shift then they sleep and make mention of other things. Them I don't know if the first lady forgets in the process that the lady already established she was forced to join the society and Usai forced the and people can do anything.
Let's say this. Let's say the lady na two scenario may get from what say talk now. One, then coerce and for go join the Bondo society. They don't do the genital mutilation on them.
Yeah.
Secondly, the one for me go join the Sowe society. So that then said be another one for the initiate. I mean for the initiates the other one there. Yeah. Here is the catch. These are all parts of society, but you should not be coerced. That is my point here. Nobody have the right to coerce anybody. For say you for go join porous society. And in fact, one of the things where they try for say them both do business where they be bilam, na try for go initiate people them, try for go train people out them for take care of their own responsibility and the like. We can do that kind of thing there. We don't see other organizations that they come. They say we not can remove the genital, we not can remove waiting we for remove, but we can still left that kind to still give them the thought say. Woman, you get for responsible on X, Y, and Z. In the area of coercion, whether not for go join the wait and call set. Now, I tell you say any picky under age, for FOSA. And I believe say the first lady self mentioned that for say for mention, for even coerce person. So for me, I think that this lady in call, the one that we join, we force. That's the way possible we saying your law. Now get the law. I think say the law for deal with. And I see human rights. I see we group don't take on that. The Human Rights Commission says don't take on that kind of thing.
And even the Ministry of Gender.
Thank you, gender. So I think they get for look at them so with them because now people and we then say I think they need wealth of education. And this is they need education because now you feel one for that you feel somebody will go come then them force her on you or you go do I get government trouble. But government is not against the genital mutilation, but let them do them responsibly. So people away need them and people away want them.
Now, Bobo, looking at First Lady in affiliation with this group of people, they make mention of the videos how they dance with the Sowe them during their celebration, and most of these people when are Sowe, I'm not saying all of them, they are not too lettered for understand saying this for do, this not for do. The moment then see a person, an individual like the First Lady joining them for dance and this, they're going to feel say whatever they do is right. And in all of this case, the First Lady is now saying that somebody need consent before or join the Bondo society and they're not for join underage. But how many of these Sowes know this and how many of them go heed to that practice or to the laws as way for safeguard younger picking them and safeguard themselves from trouble of police issues?
Yes, Marion, you get catchy what you say about the consenting age, right? Which means the law they frown at for initiate picking where they below the age of 18 for initiate and party society. But if you dey 18 and above, you dey consenting age. You know, we say Papa if you join, they can come for doing. You willing or not? Yeah. If you willing, so be it. If you're not willing, they're not supposed for doing. So here we talk about a mature woman, a big woman, being forced. So we go for look at how traumatic that thing they be for let you meet a mature person, right? Una bottom, una do on a traditional right on forcefully without in consent, then that's not a criminal offense. Let's forget the fact that whether the First Lady she is a member or not, it gets your own personality and an individual for himself. You know me to say because the First Lady belongs to the society, so everybody for belong to her. No, everybody gets in different taste and fashion. Maybe what you define attractive, mean a turn off, a total turn off to me. So now issue this way government for take very seriously for investigate like for set precedent for further thing not happen like this. Again, Sierra Leone, whenever case they in public domain, we can approach her in a hypocritical form.
How?
Reason being is them first initiation there, whether na picking na this, not up space it can happen. It can happen at the communities, right? But people at the 10 for shy away for make a formal report of them. Then how one lay down they stop? If we know able kind of public say, okay, so and so picking or so and so person in our area, they're about to initiate 4 or 5 pick where they under the age. Let the police take swift action.
Maybe it's about security as well, because this lady, as we speak, they
get source protection. They get source protection. Even ACs where they go make a formal complaint about where they go wrong, then they protect you as an individual. I just say here is if one gets a holistic approach for fight against underage female genital mutilation, because if you dey 18 above na consenting age, but the mere fact you not picking whether you want or you don't want, they not supposed for do am by you, because the law don't already shield you, say you not picking. They're not even for ask you whether you want or you don't want. If you don't reach 18, then it will be so.
Okay.
So if this time a mature woman who don't pass 18, whether not in consenting age, we are able to meet them and tell and say, hey, we want to be part of this society, whether it go buy the idea or you don't go buy the idea. Then first and now it report say the bled profusely and she's traumatized and don't know what for do, she's in the hiding, etc., etc. So it's on the police and the Ministry of Gender and Children Affairs for probe into this issue, for make similar things like this not happen again. Mind you, we are in the 21st century, we're not there in the colonial days also.
Okay, we'll pick calls now. 079-994-993 and the number for call and make your contribution inside the show. But whilst we wait for calls, make we take this. You want coffee where they wake you up instantly? You do look for something very smooth, aromatic, where you go enjoy anytime you need for stay active and energetic all day. Our cafe na the answer. A 100% pure, smooth and aromatic, and it keep you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water to 1 cup and enjoy them perfectly. And this message they come out from Karel. We get our first caller on the phone. Hello, good morning. You name or side they call from?
Morning. I'm inside at the control center.
Side, go ahead.
You see, the politician or leader, they are not sincere to you in this country. When you see the first lady, the way they talk, in fact, even they doubt whether what's in the man they talk about. I want to ask somebody of that age, we see something like that one day. Then they look and say, man, they lie. Radio stations feature, you know, if the person not get face, then you will say, well, there is a face, they only decide for maximum because of security. They doubt standing just still. You know, say maybe woman go police. We in fact for caught somebody, not crime, not wounding that one day. Now police will go to ministry. Or maybe go offshore and administration. Then they go sign for them lawyer where they can, you know, get minds of domesticate and because of politics. Look what happens on a Kenyan. It's not politics. If they say you know to remember, no support, no show it first day. When show first day, they give clearance to the thing like I say it's nice, it's right, it's moved.
Okay.
And that's the good do in a Kenyan.
Thank you.
So this one I just will face. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 079-994-993 and the number for call inside the show and make a contribution regarding the issues where we don't discuss. Hello, you name or side the call from?
Sister Mariam, good morning, Suleiman.
Yes, Suleiman, go ahead.
You know, my sister, you know, say, anyway, I'm glad you were the first lady defending himself. But you man will cover himself, go interview. That don't show you say something there on the way than I call him Kukumu something on the voting. Because if you know that for so his face make people they see and say that not true, but that's the of all forces.
It's not always
they know the forces for anything they did. Now if you don't want, nobody know the force, because if you holler then go come for save you. Therefore this visa, or for the way how to get the visa, all these problems you get problem with politicians, then we know they think wisely. Why them for allow Labria or Senegal, Abidjan, Ghana, the way than 3 countries where they cross border near. Why Sierra Leone outside force education being in West Africa?
Thank
Would I believe now the politician and the citizen why feel say na America na heaven? Why get that money there for travel all them here for make get that visa there? If you make use of an Africa, you the better.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Quickly, Suleiman, I hope you do listen. And talking about the person or the victim where media institution decide not for showing face or calling real name. That's not victim protection. It also the part of law books of Sierra Leone, and one of the ethics of journalism now in that. So if the first lady is saying that the person for don't showing face or what's not, the first lady I think a media practitioner is study journalism if I'm not mistaken. So she should know that the person can decide for come out with in face or show in actual name. Or the journalist then can tell them, say, because of stigma and several other things, say you cannot disclose your name or your identity at the time where that thing they happen. Because a lot of people go to point finger at them, say, now this person and this happened to, and that's the hard to the trauma way they already don't get. So we'll get that clear as well. 079994993, call and make your contribution regarding the issues where we don't discuss. We get another caller on the phone. Hello, good morning. Your name outside the call from?
Yeah. Noah,
go ahead.
Thank you. I want to start with Trump.
Okay.
With Trump, we not expect anything. Not unpredictable gentleman, and very unreliable. Now, Western hypocrisy, they play with we, so let's just be careful with them. To Madam First Lady, personally, I'm disappointed you don't have the news for the wrong purpose. You see, this kind of issue where the international community they frown at, by virtue of his status in the country, you yourself not for just identify yourself so we can publicly, more so with the government non-sign treaty them, so therefore we need the attention and be very watchful. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Noah. We'll pick more calls 079-994-993. This is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Good morning, this is Bakar from
Bakar, go ahead.
I'm only to discuss about education. If you see His Excellency the President, they begin doubt the WAEC. Not so today, WAEC don't disappoint people and WAEC don't make people and don't become dropouts. Because if you check today, people that wouldn't receive the results then, they're not able to know waiting at the cause, they're waiting make and receive the results then. Plenty of people always see them become dropouts today by WAEC. So if His Excellency the President they talk this for 8 years, it means a big problem to a flagship program where the education. It means with 22% he go in vain. If His Excellency the President, he needs to understand that system before they begin to tell you about free and quality education.
Okay.
Did I look the government school? Who's them again from where the president you come where the government school and make name? Say they can't force. Or then get this kind of thing and call.
Thank you.
Government school around it.
Thank you.
These are some of the questions and this now who's the results and there some people and giving and fail results whether they ever give them. Or they paper them back. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll pick 3 more calls and wrap up the show, but make I ask you one simple question quickly. If something happened to your business or property today, how fast you go recover? Now this make you need J-Man Insurance. They know them for fast claim payment, so you go get back to business without any stress. Plus, them premiums were very affordable and flexible, so it'll work for you at any time. Call them on 088-220-137 or visit them na number 2 Adelaide Street and get insured today. J-Man Insurance, them trustworthy and professional. We get another caller on the phone. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Precious. Good morning,
yes.
People on Radio Land. Listen, I sent the call from KC.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, this issue of what they do that woman did, a grave injustice. A clear violation of people's rights, of women's rights. They don't do this thing, beaucoup time. And you want to this lady Khadija na Kennyman, and they almost get away with her until FAB Forum Against Harmful Practices and
take the case to ECOWAS court.
We take and go na court na the ECOWAS court. ECOWAS court don't got a clear case. Say they're wrong. The status really wrong, And waiting they do that woman, they completely wrong. So this one as well we go take a name. One of the reasons we're responsible for this high maternal mortality rate now because of this FGM. That's not to Bundu. FGM not to Bundu.
Okay.
You know, now it is a passage of right.
Okay, thank you.
The right of passage from girlhood to marriedhood. That woman a married woman. No, that one not to court. So they're not to court.
Thank you.
You know, so that's it.
Okay, thank you. 2 more calls and we wrap up the show. 079-994-993. Call and make a contribution regarding the issues being discussed. Hello, you name outside the call from.
Good morning, Mina Sammy, the call from St. John.
Sammy, go ahead.
First of all, I condemn waiting that's what they do. They need to cast step against that. So, the other thing I tell for today, they try to drag the first lady by this business. The woman don't talk, say what they do wrong. They don't show, say after 18 years, you get right to join or you don't get right to join. They don't tell you what they do, not wrong thing they do. So why then they try to drag and now? It's not to cry for making become member of that society. They don't tell us say in a member of family. He said they don't put on the. So it not also put bad. So I just talk to people, they let them stop for dragging firstly.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. One more call and we wrap up. 079-994-993. Hello, you name outside the call from. Hello.
Hello.
You name outside the call from.
My name is Suleiman. I call from Hill Station.
Suleiman, go ahead.
It's just like waiting that other caller they say. The first lady don't make them clear and don't defend himself. And the woman say, you see them call her na a model in Pala. You don't know if na a mango tell a so woman then say he join or he not join. So it look like say a man and contribute to them people and they, because if really a man not the part of them people and they, if I don't take step, that did the only woman then go and then go initiate and to that business. If I don't take step, but take today a man not take step. I don't know if the journalist and they ask the woman say, what you man don't do from that end and the boy man just don't know more in settlement. It look like say either the man go don't go Congosa to the people and say this me woman and so and so and so, or it go against the people and who. And then just like what Mr. Sundu say, what when you did inside and the way you go against them people and who in the day, then they beg no day under pass it. Either you pay fine or you join them. So I don't know who side they either you don't go against or then just force a normal. If not force and force away, man for don't take step.
Thank
but
you.
Then I'm contribution.
Okay. Well, we need to take any more calls again. Quickly, as a way of wrapping up, Sundu.
Yeah, I'm glad for the callers. You know, it make democracy sweet, make you always say. I'm glad the way, Marion, you talk about, you know, stigmatization and the journalist and the journalist profession. And make we know, say, not to everybody in face, you know, you get protection. You can do certain interview, for example, if picking the way adolescents, you know, will come up and show in face for certain reason. Let's say they don't rape they don't rape picking or they don't abuse them. That picking you get for keep in right because that picking get for grown up community. Yeah. Let we understand that. So that's not the ethic of what the journalists do, not the ethic of the work way the journalists do. You don't need for put that picking or that woman in face out without any own consent, like we talk about consent again. The other person we talk about, you know, the 30-year-old woman, we say perhaps it don't go against. If it go against, because Natiga they emphasize, you know, for any society we not be part of. For me, not even put much there, not criticize, because something in the back, if you go begin talking the way not correct, you offend the other side. In as much as they coerce you, but if you go against them, then they go levy one kind fine by you. As I tell you, like me when a poor man, they go tell you say go bring and push on. Push not get on. Who say you go pull on? Pass just get for join the society. That's not coerceness, but that's fine. You should pay. But what we are saying, please, that's the way. Then one the way they control then that's in there. Do you let them maintain standards? You know, we culture get for maintain them. That's now with tradition. Would that feel like a go? Would that not feel like a not good day? Let me make that declare. Do I talk about the educational system for 8 years where President Bio don't sit on this exam malpractice not under President Bio. It's just that the free quality education come, you know, for can help Sierra Leoneans them. Okay. But the same institution they talk about one, I think the need for be really investigated. Okay. Very, very important. On the FGM, you know, where somebody say not to FGM, not to Bondo, like me colleague, where they talk to them for take this to the court. I think say this is the human rights aspect that really then Sweden then violate. You know, mitigation for like you pull that in the or like the other last caller we talk says on say the man save the consent. Me woman, nothing where they for help woman. Not to all woman. You know, Bondo business for me that's in the characteristics of the human being, the woman. I make a woman. If perhaps you the man, you not get understanding, make the people and teach you. But that year, in fact, it don't create more harm. Where they able then fistula, the other thing then I in the course that kind of thing. So for me, let it bond the society. The one them way they man, where they do that genital mutilation, when they sew them, let them train them, let them become educated in that kind of thing, not to everybody for force. And let the Lord deal with this kind of possible way do this one.
Thank you. Yes, Bobo.
Okay, thanks to all the callers for their voice part of the discussion. I want to start with the education. Like I say, standards are really falling. Where you say this now, they come from the president mouth, say like that they aid the picking them for cheating an exam. So the question you have for me, what's the way forward? What to for do? Marion, if you can remember a couple of years back, Fobe College or other college be try for initiate a mandatory entrance exam.
Yes.
But they get massive failure. The university almost gone to a loss. So then pull and come out. So now only mass communication and they get entrance exam.
Yeah.
And it's high time. Yeah. It's high time we get something like that in the back. So you not just the go focus for go spy per hours. You get for remember back for your entrance exam. So that is the issue for the Ministry of Higher Education and even basic education and the president for let them see how best then go utilize that in the back. Even Nigeria they get the jam. You not just the down school you go college. Yeah. There is a process. Yeah. So we don't see now say there is a need for low get entrance exam na call. If mass come they do am, why other departments them not for the do am? And so this FGM this woman who they talk about, we know she is of age, na 30 years. Again, they get the right for decide whether a one be member or a no one be member. Yeah. And I know I will preempt at this early stage. Possibility they say a man go out to them so with people and say, come. Me believe in this, me not believe in them. So anything I do and for something, me and the humanity I stand in favor of that. We don't have to ask yourself that kind of question there. Because by the woman in voice, we don't make it clear say, by the tone of her voice say, she is totally against it. You don't want her. She was forced, and I get implication and something like that. So we get for make it clear back say, this now issues don't know for the shy, for the talk about, now the public. Now, for the talk, for the sensitize the people the way they do, the people the way they engage in them practices there, because now a person get the know-how, now they know what the implications are. But if you not get the know-how, you go do at any time. You know, they're not can check temperature.
So they need education.
Yeah. So the small time when they get them, total fit this, it's high time we do it now. Even teeth where you go for go pull and a dental clean, they go for check your temperature. Yeah. They go for give you medicine. If your temperature they up too much, then they say go to the under first. When you calm down, you can't do the process. So we go for the engaging they kind of thing and the for we ensure say we live in a safer society.
Thank you so much, Bobo Dan Kamara and Solomon Sundu for joining the show this morning. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wonder, give you technical support in the studio. Abubakar Bendu and Soisi say make us live on Facebook and YouTube. The producers of the show na Fatma Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojekutu Soya, executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go join you now for another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious, George, just say do have a beautiful day and tata.